And welcome back, folks, to Sims Park in Gastonia. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you for American Legion Baseball on WCSL and KTCBroadcasting.com, where tonight you can watch the game as well as listen to our broadcast tonight. And we appreciate you tuning in tonight. If you couldn't make it down here to Gastonia, maybe you're heading over to Fraley Field in Cherryville for the Junior Legion game, Danny.
The Junior Legion team is kicking off their season, their first game with Kings Mountain tonight, and they'll be back home tomorrow night. And the seniors will be off tomorrow, and they'll be back home Friday night. And I think we got a scheduled game Friday at Fraley Field as far as radio. Is that right, Milton?
We do. Friday night we'll be on the air from Fraley Field in Cherryville for Senior Legion Baseball, and Sunday night we'll be on the air as well. So our next two radio broadcasts, Friday and Sunday night. Meanwhile, Cherryville has games tonight, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That Saturday game, Milton, worth mentioning, is a away game. It's at Rowan County at Catawba College, but it's a 4 o'clock start. 4 o'clock start.
4 o'clock start at Rowan County.
Sunday with Rutherford County at home, and the juniors are at home tomorrow night with Rutherford County. That's a 6 o'clock start, and the juniors are at Gaffney Friday, and the juniors are home also Saturday and Sunday at Fraley Field.
All right. Well, right-hander on the mound for Post 23 Gastonia is Lander Manis. His warm-up toss is here.
Actually, Dylan Smith, I believe it is, Milton.
I got Manis as position 1. Where is he playing?
Manis, I got him in right field. Dylan's. Let's check the pitcher on the mound. I believe it's number 2, and it is Dylan Smith.
Dylan Smith. Okay, somebody's 9 must look like a 1 in my book.
But he is a right-hander. We mentioned earlier, if you just tuning in, Gastonia is off to also a good start. They're 2-0, and they played here Monday, and they defeated Huntersville here 8-5 on Monday. So, like you mentioned earlier, one of these teams are going to take their first loss tonight, Milton.
That's right. So Cherryville Post 100 on the road here, and Cherryville has they haven't had a home game yet, have they?
No. Friday night with I'm going to look here and
Kings
see.
Mountain.
Kings Mountain will be the first home game. Sure
all right,
will.
so be sure and come out for the first Senior Legion home game for Cherryville Friday night, and then they'll be on the road Saturday, as Danny just said, at Rowan County at 4 o'clock. Back home Sunday night, and we'll broadcast the Friday and Sunday night games. Well, for Cherryville, leading off and playing right field, right-handed hitter Hunter Jackson. Hunter Jackson, Cherryville wearing blue shirts and white pants, Gastonia black shirts, white pants, and trimmed in gold. And the pitch is pop foul out of play. There's a John Brown All-State foul ball at 7:03. We are underway. Danny Aker.
7:03, and Hunter Jackson coming off of a 5 for 5 night Monday at Taylorsville.
All right, 0-1 on Jackson. Next pitch from Smith. Catches the outside corner. 0-2 now the count to Hunter Jackson. Right-hander Smith ready. The wind and the pitch. High. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caleb Nairn on deck. Christopher Proctor in the hole for Cherryville. We're just underway here at Sims Park, top of the first inning. And the pitch is outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Be a nice night for baseball here in Gastonia or in Cherryville.
If you'd listened to the weather, you'd have thought we'd be starting the game in rain.
Mm-hmm. And the next pitch is ball 3, and the count goes full on Hunter Jackson.
We may end it in rain. Hopefully not.
Well,
it's beautiful here at Sims. Always really great to come down here and do a game here from the press box and enjoy this beautiful complex.
And the pitch, ground ball to the shortstop. Couple of hops, throw in time, 6-3 ground out on Hunter Jackson for out number 1. Again, our camera crews tonight. Evan Ludwig on the cameras, and Kevin Hastings directing all this internet broadcast. It's director, producer, technician, all that, and then some, Kevin.
Take a picture of all this, Kevin.
Batter up, left-hand hitter Caleb Nairn.
These wires are going everywhere.
Yep. If you need wires, we got wires. Nairn's first pitch popped out play on the left side, a John Brown All-State foul ball. And it's strike one on Caleb Nairn. Nairn, the shortstop. Left-handed hitter for Post 100. Graduated 2014 from Cherryville High School. And he moved back in the area in, 2013?
Yeah, he did. I think he was in Ohio, if I remember. His dad moved back here with his business.
Pitches outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. I know he played on the high school team as a junior and
a senior.
Senior, I guess it was.
Graduated last year, as you said. And he's already played a year of baseball, I think, for Methodist College. And
here's a drive, right field and deep, and going over the head of the right fielder, off the fence. Nairn, a stand-up double. Well, he slides in, a double, sliding in at the last moment, but a double for Caleb Nairn.
A hard hit ball, Milton. I thought maybe you was right. He's going to go over the Tyndall.com sign, but it takes a big poke to get it out of this ballpark. 335. 360 in the gaps, 380 in center field.
Yep. And the batter up, Christopher Proctor, the catcher tonight, left-handed hitter for Post 100. So Nairn down at second base, 1 down in the inning, top of the first, no score. Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug, our scoreboard sponsor. Medical Center Pharmacy sponsors the hits for Cherryville. Runs scored, brought to you by Rocky Bennett Insurance. Our Alcom Services, Alcom Mini Storage call to the bullpen. And the pitch here to Proctor, fouled off left side. John Brown All-State foul ball there.
Christopher Proctor, Milton, a senior at Burns High School, played for David Wise, one of the Post 100 coaches, and you'll see him behind the plate. You'll see him in the outfield.
And the 0-1 pitch instead. We have time here. Also, would like to thank our post-game show sponsor, Field Starter and Alternator, and Home Runs, brought to you by Silver Point Homes of Lincolnton. Our pregame meal by Pat's Drive-In. Pregame show, Carpenter's Funeral Home, and, of course, the title sponsor of Post 100 Baseball, Ronaldo Auto Mall. And the count goes 0-2 on Proctor. Man at second for Cherryville, 1 out. Dylan Smith, right-hander for Post 23. The pitch, high, 1 ball, 2 strike count.
Milton, the batter Proctor will be going to Duke University. Real intelligent kid, and he's going to play baseball for Duke University.
All right. And it's 1 ball, 2 strike count here to Proctor. Nairn at second base. And the pitch, and we have time.
No pitch.
No pitch. Time granted. Are you know our umpires tonight?
I do not. Tony over there may have them. Tony, sure. Okay. They're in blue.
They're in blue. Our umpires are in blue. Still a 1-2 count on Proctor. Now the pitch, and it's bouncer back to the pitcher. He'll field it toward the third base side, throw to first in time. Runner goes to second on the play.
Good piece of running there by Caleb Nairn.
1-3 the put out on Proctor for out number 2. Brings up Chandler Jenkins.
Ooh, a hot hitting left-hander. Chandler has been on fire in all 3 games.
Chandler was indeed Saturday night.
Saturday night up at Henderson County, and
he had up at Henderson County, the only other broadcast we did, he was 4 for 5 with 2 doubles, 4 RBIs, a couple of singles along the way. And here he hits a hard one past the second baseman. That'll get a run in on a single for Chandler Jenkins.
And RBI. Just getting ready to say Chandler was 3 for 4 in Game 3 at Taylorsville a couple nights ago.
You got an extra highlighter, Danny?
Yeah.
You have more than one?
Yeah, I got another one.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll bring up the pitcher, Brandon Alexander. Brandon did not play college ball, but he did go. He finished his first year at UNC Chapel Hill, and he's off to a really good start this year as Brandon.
All right. Pitch swung on and missed. Calvin says hello to Tony from Gastonia. And Tony says hi right back at you. 0-1 the count, and the pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike on Brandon Alexander.
And Brandon has played first base, third base for Coach Reynolds, and you're going to see him on the mound tonight.
Mm-hmm. Throw to first. Jenkins back in. Jenkins RBI single. And 2 out, run in, 1-0, top of the first. Smith pitch, and here's going to get down or no? Caught.
It's going to be caught there by the shortstop. Connor Anderson made a good play on that. 2 in the top of the first, 4 post 100. They do pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, so after the top of the first, it is Cherryville 1 and Gastonia coming to bat on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Road in Cherryville is proud to be a sponsor of local high school and American Legion sports. We salute all of our local athletes on a job well done. And if you need storage space, see Alcom Storage. You'll find all sizes right for your storage needs. All units are lighted with security cameras and monthly extermination. Be sure to check our prices. Alcom Storage, located at 235 Digbeam Road in Cherryville. Just call 704-435-8803 for Alcom Storage today.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. You know, the ones the other guys spend billions of dollars on each year. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Bennett Insurance Group in Cherryville, an independent Erie insurance agent. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Bennett Insurance Group today. Call 704-435-0270.
There you go, Ann. Your new account is now open. Just one more little thing.
Here's your card.
What was that?
It's my new bank. Every time I turn around, I get hit with another fee.
You need to get an account at Carolina Federal Credit Union.
She's right.
Tired of getting hit by bank fees? Switch to Carolina Federal Credit Union today. Make those pains go away.
Here's your receipt.
What are some of the greatest moments in sports? For me, I think of the basketball games in my uncle's driveway when I was a kid. He wasn't just my uncle, he was a friend. When he died, his funeral allowed me to share what he meant to me. It was a meaningful funeral for a life worth celebrating. As a member of the National Funeral Directors Association, the staff at Carpenter's Funeral Home understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service for a life worth celebrating. For more information, call Carpenter's Funeral Home at 704-435-6711. Carpenter's Funeral Home, excellence in cremation and funeral services.
Welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker. We go to the bottom of the first. Cherryville will run in the top of the first inning. And Danny, would you set the defense for the listeners here because we're not familiar with a lot of these guys early in the season here.
At first base today is Trevor Sperling. At second, Brandon Kraft. The shortstop is Caleb Nairn. Over at third base is Randall Long. In left field, Jonathan Carpenter. Center field, Chandler Jenkins. And right field is Hunter Jackson. And the battery is, and after the pitch.
Okay. First pitch, low ball 1.
The battery is Christopher Proctor. And on the mound is Brandon Alexander. Both guys played ball at Burns High School.
Big Brandon. Ball hit right back at him, gets through the wickets and into center field for a base hit for Connor Anderson. Danny, something we noticed in the pregame code of sportsmanship and national anthem when Cherryville was lined up on the third base line. Only 11 players here tonight.
Yeah, Coach Reynolds handed Tony Sherrill, our PA announcer, the lineup, and it totaled 16. Some will be here a
little bit later.
Yeah,
okay.
It's probably because of awards that some of the schools that these guys go to.
Yeah, and there's a strike called on Garrett Sutton, Sutton, a left-handed batter, with one on, nobody out for Gastonia. Bottom of the first. They look to tie it up here. We're tying run on base here, trying to move him around. That's Anderson, who's singled up the middle. Here's a bunt fouled off. Or was it a foul ball or just missed?
They're going to bring the runner, Anderson, back to first base. I believe it was a
foul ball.
Foul ball.
Oh, and to Grizzlies. I was thinking about this yesterday morning. Is that wooden bats or aluminum bats?
I believe it's wooden bats.
Wooden bats, isn't it?
It is wooden bats, yes.
Okay, has nothing to do with what we're doing here tonight, but I just thought about that.
I think they've got off to a good start, have the Grizzlies, I think.
Throw to first, and a runner safe.
Grizzlies are 2-0.
All right. Well, Gastonia 2-0, Cherryville 3-0. American Legion baseball here at Sims Park tonight. And Brandon Alexander, the big right-hander, next pitch. Ball 1, 1-2 on Sutton. Alexander has played a lot of Legion baseball for Post 100.
I know he's played 4 years, and I think 5.
I think maybe this is 5th year. He seems like he's been there a long time.
2 junior seasons.
And got a balk. Balk has been called. So Anderson down to second. And the count's still 1-2. So tying run and scoring position now for Post 23 here in the bottom of the first. And pitcher, Alexander steps on.
Yeah, calls time. This is his first stint on the mound since July of last year, Brandon's.
And the pitch, ground ball, big hop to shortstop, throw to first in time.
Got him.
For out number 1, 6-3 ground out Sutton, and it puts Anderson 90 feet away now from tying the ball game. And the batter up is Mason Fox, the center fielder, right-handed batter for Post 23.
Did you notice the bat boy?
Yeah, he's a big one. Got that big red helmet on.
I
noticed him during pregame warm-ups. He was back there with the coach.
I think his dad is Rob Sisson, and he is R.J. Sisson.
Swing and a miss by Mason Fox. The helmet's about as big as he is on.
Yeah, they're getting him started really early.
He knows what he's doing out there. He was down there behind home plate during warm-ups, squatting down just like a regular catcher. Swing and a miss by Fox. 0-2. Mason Fox, batter.
Mason Fox, and on deck the cleanup batter, Aaron Nanny.
Cherryville's off to a 3-0 start, and a couple of those wins on the 10-run rule, right?
That's right.
And pitches outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Fox.
Mercy Rule game that you and I did Saturday night.
Up at Henderson County.
And another one, 11-1 win Monday night at Taylorsville.
And the pitch swung on and missed. A big strikeout for out number 2.
That pitch was, 8 inches off the plate?
Yeah, Mason Fox chasing after the 1-2 pitch outside. Brings up Aaron Nanny, left-handed batter for Post 23, with Connor Anderson still at third base. Anderson reached on a single, went to second on a balk, moved over to third on a ground out. 2 down now. And first baseman Aaron Nanny, left-handed batter, up. And the pitch is called a strike. Again, you can watch the game tonight on ktcbroadcasting.com or listen to us on radio. And the 0-1 pitch, outside corner, strike 2. I like the call. Brandon Alexander, 0-2 is the count. Brandon Alexander, the big right-hander, trying to get out of the bottom of the first. That runner at third. First base ground ball, foul ball, still 0-2. 2 out now. Yep. And a lot of room in foul territory here in this big ballpark, Sims Park.
Yes, they are. It's hard to get one out of here. But Caleb Nairn almost did in the first inning.
He hit it a ton, right at the base of the fence. Here's the 0-2 pitch, ground ball. This one's going to get through for a base hit. It'll score the tying run. A single for Nanny between short and first. That's an RBI, and we're tied 1-1 in the bottom of the first here for Nate Simmons with 2 out.
Just a little bit to the left of the second baseman Kraft, and
Kraft kept it on the infield, but nothing he could do about getting the batter out by that point. Hit deep in the hole at second, between second and first. So Simmons the batter, and there's a strike. Nothing in one on Nate Simmons. Simmons, third baseman, right-handed batter for Gastonia. We're all tied up, 1-1. And the pitch. Check swing. And it's ball one. 1-1 strike to Simmons. And the 1-1 pitch coming up here from Brandon Alexander is fouled off. Straight to the backstop. A lot of room between home plate and the backstop here.
Again, this Gastonia team winning here Monday night 8-5 over Huntersville. They're 2-0. Post 100 3-0.
1-2 pitch coming up here. Instead to throw to first. Runner back in. 1-1 ball game. Cherryville scoring a run in the top of the first on a couple of hits. Likewise, Gastonia here in the bottom of the first. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. He struck him out, and the side is retired.
For Gastonia in the bottom of the first, they do pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, we've played a inning complete here, and it's 1-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
Got a building project in the near future? Then see Don or Tracy Lyles at College Building Supplies in Dallas, right across from Gaston College. You'll find material for treated decks, storage buildings, and even galvanized metal. Save too on roof cement and cement blocks. College Building Supply in Dallas has vinyl windows in all sizes as low as $69. Get quotes from kitchen cabinets, shingles, exterior siding, and even dog houses. College Building Supplies, Highway 321 in Dallas, across from Gaston College. Open Monday through Saturday.
When the septic tank backs up, Dennis Willis Septic Service in Cherryville is the name to remember. Dennis Willis services, repairs, and installs all types of septic tanks. They have pump-out tanks, too. Call Dennis Willis for septic tank service at 704-435-2326. Again, that's 704-435-2326 for professional, fair, and honest work from a name you've trusted for years. Dennis Willis Septic Tank Service of Cherryville. Again, that's 704-435-2326.
And welcome back, fans. We go to the second inning here. 1-1 ball game on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard, and for Cherryville Post 100, Jonathan Carpenter is the batter up. Carpenter, Long, and Sperling due up for Cherryville. 6, 7, and 8 spots in the Post 100 batting order. Danny?
Yeah, Jonathan already picked up a win on the season.
And this one goes off the pitcher's glove. Shortstop on top of the bag makes the play, and the throw 6-3 gets Carpenter. Wow, that was hit hard.
It was hit hard, but Connor Anderson was right there to pick it up and throw Carpenter out with plenty of time.
That may have been a 1-6. Did it catch part of the pitcher's glove?
Well, it
may have. We'll just go with 6-3 on the ground, but it may have caught part of the pitcher's glove.
It was close.
It was, yeah, from up here it's hard to tell. And the batter is Randall Long.
Randall Long with the only home run being hit by this Post 100 team.
I tell you, and there's a curveball, strike one. If that ball hit part of the pitcher's glove, it didn't slow it down or change its direction.
No,
it
did not. No.
That's why the shortstop.
Yeah, he made a good play on it.
I'm surprised he had time to get to it, but when he did get to it, he had plenty of time to throw him out because it was hit so hard. And there's strike 2 on Long.
Yeah, good breaking ball that Randall missed.
And the pitch is low. Now, those of you watching on internet, you can see what we were talking about.
Right.
Those of you on radio, it's still our obligation to
Absolutely.
describe things for you. 1-2 pitch, curved ball, struck him out. Long is out, And that's 2 up, 2 down. Brings up Trevor Sperling, first baseman for Cherryville Post 100. Trevor Sperling.
Trevor, I think he's a junior at Burns. Trevor has already pitched some for Coach Reynolds this year. I think he pitched in relief at
Henderson County Saturday night.
Yeah, he did.
Our radio game. And there's a base hit, maybe. Second baseman leaps for it. It goes off the end of his glove, so it is a hit for Sperling.
Thought maybe we was going to have to change their mind there and say, oh, he caught it.
It fools you a little bit when you're up this high, and kind of you have to wait a minute to see exactly how deep it is going.
That's right. Brandon Kripe is up for Post 100. Brandon played all of his high school games here for Highland Tech, and Brandon from Cherryville, but goes to Highland Tech. Brandon, a sophomore, right-handed batter.
And this is a pop foul, first base side. First baseman giving chase and can't get to it inside the fence, but couldn't get there, and it'll be strike one on Kraft.
It's Aaron Nanny trying to run that one down for Gastonia.
Nanny, whose base hit in the bottom of the first, tied this game up after Connor Anderson had led off with a single and worked his way around to third.
Coach Reynolds has got Kraft over toward third base, patting him on the back, talking to him and giving him some encouragement.
Got a runner at first, 2 out, tie ball game, top of the second inning here at Sims Park. Danny, you're going to be in contact with the folks back at Fraley Field. And there's a curveball for a strike.
You and I are right on cue. We've worked together for so long. I was thinking the same thing. I was getting ready to tell you we're going to try to get our listening audience a score from Fraley Field, where the juniors are taking on Kings Mountain in the first game of the season.
All right, Dylan Smith, 0-2 on Kraft. 2 out, and the pitch is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the right-handed hitter, Kraft.
A lot of baseball to be played at Fraley Field in the next 6 days after tonight. These ball games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at Fraley Field.
The pitch, 1-2 pitch, just missed. It's 2-2. Deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Top of the second. 1-1 score. Runner on first for Cherryville. Kraft a batter. Brandon Kraft, second baseman tonight. At 9th in the order. Looks at strike 3, and that'll retire the side here in the second.
For Post 100, no runs, but you do pick up 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, we played an inning and a half on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. It is still 1-1.
Your full-service service center for your automobile is Rick's Automotive on East Main Street in Cherryville. They do it all at Rick's Automotive. Rick Walker and his staff is dedicated at providing you the best in automotive care. From an oil change to a tune-up, from a tire alignment to a full set of new tires, from heaters to air conditioners, you can get it done at Rick's Automotive. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Rick's Automotive, 1001 East Main Street in Cherryville. Call 435-3801.
Are there painting projects you've been putting off around the house? Put them off no longer with a stop at Ferguson Ace Hardware in Cherryville. They have the perfect paint for every project. Pick up a gallon of Royal Interior Flat Latex Paint, the #1 selling paint. And look your best with Nike, Eddie Bauer, and Carhartt clothing, including the Eddie Bauer fishing shirts. Brighten up your home and look your best with a stop at Ferguson Ace Hardware, Highway 150 East in Cherryville.
Hello, my name is Kevin Bennett, Minister of Students and Outreach at First Baptist Church Cherryville, and John 3:17 tells us that God sent His Son into the world not to judge the world, but to save the world through Him. And we'd like to invite you to come join us each Sunday morning at 11 o'clock to celebrate the marvelous grace of God. Our motto is accomplishing all things through Christ, and we'd like for you to come and share in that. Again, my name is Kevin Bennett, Minister of Students and Outreach at Cherryville First Baptist Church. Look forward to seeing you there.
All right, Milton Baker, Danny Aker with you back here at Sims Park. Bottom of the second coming up, 1-1 score here, and Brandon Alexander for post 100. First pitch to Lander Manis is strike one. Cherryville going in order in the top of the second. And here is a bloop that is going to get down behind second base for a single for Manis. So Manis gets the
third hit of the game for Gastonia.
Okay.
That'll bring up the catcher, Boone Owensby, batting in the 7 hole for Coach Josh Cobb. Coach Cobb played for Post 100 back in the 90s, and Coach Reynolds played for Post 100 back in the 80s.
Early 80s, yeah.
And I played for him back in the early 60s.
Okay, and there's a strike to Owenby.
Tells you how old I am, don't it?
Huh. 1860s.
No, 1960. Somebody told me said 1860. I'm not that old. 0-1 count on Boone Owensby.
And runner at first, nobody out. Bottom of the second, throw to second. Runner back in. And the count goes 1-1 strike on Owensby.
Tried to get that score from Fraley Field, but we'll try again here after a while. Where the juniors of Post 100 taking on Kings Mountain in their first game of the year.
1-1 strike on Boone Owensby. And the pitch from Alexander bunted back to him. Throw to first in time. Sacrifice will go 1-3 on Owensby for out number 1. Moves Manis down into scoring position. Chance here for Chase Hudson to break the tie. Hudson, the designated hitter.
There's the bat boy again.
Yeah, there's the bat boy.
He might be 29 inches tall. 30 maybe.
He's out there with the big boys. I'm sure he's having a good time.
Yes, he is. Hudson batting in the 8 hole is batting for the pitcher, Dylan Smith.
I recall a youngster for Cherryville a few years back doing the same thing.
Right, exactly.
Where's he at tonight? He's in the dugout, helping coach with his dad.
Yes, he is. Already had a great career for Post 100, a great career in college, and
the pitch here is a strike.
And his name is Drew Reynolds.
Yeah, has he already graduated from college already?
Oh, he's been out of college.
Seriously?
Maybe at least 1 year, maybe 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah.
Time flies. Well, let's see here. The last year he played was on the state championship team, and I guess that was after his freshman year in college. So yeah, I guess that's about right. The time Cherryville.
Yeah, of course,
the state tournament in Morehead City.
Yeah, his best friend Tripper Crisson is also one of these 4 coaches, and I want to mention something about Tripper later in the broadcast. He coached the Chavis Middle School this spring.
Okay. 0-2 pitch. Check swing, couldn't hold up. Strike 3 on Hudson. 2 down.
That'll bring up the number 9 batter in the order for Post 23, and that's second baseman Dylan Rex. Yeah, Tripper Crisson was the head coach for the Wolverines of Chavis High School. They won the Gaston County Middle School Championship over WC Friday a week or so ago, and that was a 9th title for the Chavis Middle School in the 17 years that they've been playing.
What about that? That's a great.
Well, I'm sorry, they've been playing longer than that. It's the 17th year they were in the final game.
And the 9th title.
9th title. Congratulations to the Chavis Wolverines and Coach Tripper Crisson and his assistant coaches and players.
Ball 1 on Dylan Rex. Right-handed batter with runner at second. 2 out now. Tie game, bottom of the second. Pitch is high. 2 balls and no strikes from Brandon Alexander.
Not knowing what we were going to get out of Brandon since he's been away from baseball since last July. It's not looked that bad tonight.
2-0 pitch, swing on a miss. 2-1 to count.
Brandon, as you mentioned, been playing for Post 100 for a good many years. 6'4", maybe 6'5", is Alexander.
And count 2 balls, 1 strike on Dylan Rex, the number 9 hitter in the lineup for Gastonia. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner at second. And it's a 1-1 tie here in the bottom of the second at Sims Park. Alexander, the big right-hander, looks to second. And the pitch from the stretch, fouled off. Just caught a piece of it, Rex.
Yeah, Rex is protecting, not trying just to put it in play, but just foul it off and get another chance for a better pitch. Rex, a right-handed batter. No wind blowing at all now, Milton.
2-2 pitch coming up. Called strike 3. And that is going to do it for Gastonia in the second.
And in the to close out the second inning for Gastonia, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, we played 2 complete on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard, and it's still a 1-1 tie.
Get ready to ride with a stop at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell, your Yamaha and Polaris dealer. Take a look at the new 2015 Polaris RZR for $18,499. The new 2015 Polaris Ace 570 is $82,99. And right now, get preseason pricing on the line of Yamaha Watercraft. Get your bike service now at Full Throttle Power Sports, exit 22 off I-85 at 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
From soak to spin, the Whirlpool Duet Washer and Dryer pair from Hendrick Appliance in Shelby and Gastonia are designed with features that do more, so you have to do less. With advanced features that sense and adapt to provide the perfect clean automatically. Your clothes will never look newer, and laundry day will look a whole lot easier. See them today at your nearest Hendrick Appliance, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia.
The new Hauser Drug Store is now open at 302 East Main Street in downtown Cherryville. It's bigger and better than ever. And yes, the lunch counter is still there, now featuring deluxe front porch Carolina churned ice cream from the Mooresville Ice Cream Company. And they still provide home prescription delivery service. Check out the all-new Hauser Drug Store, now in their new location, 302 East Main Street, downtown Cherryville, earning your trust, not just your business.
And welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you as we go to the third.
Back
1-1 tie.
Yeah, back to the top of the order with Hunter Jackson. Hunter grounded out to short his first time up. I got a score to pass along. Cherryville Post 100 Juniors back at Fraley Field. They're up 2-0, Milton, in the bottom of the third inning.
All right.
Good start for Jason Sane and the guys.
Count on Hunter Jackson here, 0-1. Next pitch from Smith. Fastball outside.
Yeah, Jason Sane, head coach, along with Stevie Sanders and pitching coach Seth Freeman on board this year for the juniors.
1-1 pitch from Smith is ball. Ball 2 balls and 1 strike. Lights coming on here at Sims Park now. Started tonight at 7:03. And the wind and the pitch from Dylan Smith. Pop, fly, right field. Right fielder has time to get there and squeeze it.
Yeah, Landon Manus making the catch for post 23.
All right, brings up Caleb Nairn. Nairn a double and a near home run in this big ballpark his first time up.
Yeah, hit it to right field, probably 300 and maybe 40 foot or so.
Mm-hmm.
He got all of it.
Pitch from Smith. This one goes left side out of play. John Brown All-State foul ball nearly in the street that runs behind the park here.
Yeah, now in the shortstop for Coach Reynolds, a left-handed batter. Had a good year last year. Good year for Cherryville High School also last year.
The 0-1 pitch, curveball, fouled off.
Pitcher for Post 23 is a right-hander, Dylan Smith. He's gave up only 1 run thus far. Cherryville has 3 hits, and Gastonia has 3 hits. Both teams unbeaten in this early part of the season.
3-0 Cherryville, 2-0 Gastonia. 0-2 pitch to there, called strike 3.
And got Caleb looking. Caleb didn't like the call, but nonetheless scored a K.
That'll bring up Christopher Proctor. Proctor 0 for 1, a 1-3 ground out for the catcher tonight for Cherryville. Proctor, left-handed hitter. 1-1 score, both teams scoring a run on 2 hits in each of their first innings of action. And the pitch from Smith. Fly ball.
That's going to fall up there. No, it's not. It's going to be caught there. A good catch out there.
Got to wait on these.
Mason Fox runs that down, and for the Post 100 team in the top of the third, and no runs, no hits, and no errors.
All right, folks, you're listening to American Legion Baseball on the Renato Auto Mall Post 100 broadcast. We'll be right back.
You wouldn't want your favorite sports team to only play offense or only play defense. So when it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? Bring your home and auto insurance to Allstate now, and you can save big on both. You deserve someone that can assist you more. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands? Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today.
Room service.
Hi, I'd love a McDonald's premium roast coffee and an egg McMuffin.
Sir, this is a hotel.
Not a problem. There's a McDonald's right across the street.
Sir, I really don't believe I can do that.
Well, the front desk said anything we can do to make your morning better.
We did say that, didn't we?
Can you throw in hash browns too?
Start your day right with the big, bold taste of a McCafe Premium Roast Coffee. Get any size for just $1 every day. The simple joy of a McDonald's morning. Prices and participation may vary, a la carte only.
You are invited to the 50th anniversary celebration Saturday, May 16th at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville. Come in and register to win a 50-inch flat screen TV, an iPad mini, and $50 in cash every hour from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Take 50% off selected items too. And join Big O Country for our live radio remote and more prizes. That's Saturday, May 16th, the big 50th anniversary celebration at Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street in Cherryville.
And welcome back, folks. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you as we go to the bottom of the third. Still tied up here 1-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
Yeah, we got a good one going. Milton Baker, Connor Anderson, a single and a run scored. Only run scored for Gastonia's up.
And a ground ball. The shortstop hit hard to Nairn. Nairn's throw in time to get Anderson, who's pretty quick.
Yes, he is. He can run down that line.
So Anderson, who singled and scored in the first, he's 6-3 ground out leading off here in the third. Brings up Garrett Sutton. Sutton about second in the order, and he a 6-3 ground out victim in the first. And the pitch from Brandon Alexander, outside ball 1.
Brandon, looking at the book here, Milton's already got 4 strikeouts in the game for Post 100.
And the 1-0 pitch, strike 1. 1-1 strike on Sutton. Sutton, a left-handed batter for Post 23, and plays left field. Winding the pitch, ground ball to second base. And Kraft can't come up with it, and it'll be an E4 for Post 100, and Sutton reaches with one out for Mason Fox. Fox, center fielder, strikeout swinging in the first. So a error, Dan, is that our first error of the game?
First error of the game, it sure is. So go down as an E4. See if Alexander can induce a double play ball here.
There you go. There's a pitch for a strike on the inside. Corner, strike one. Mason Fox. Aaron Nanny on deck with one out. One on here for Gastonia. Bottom of the third, tied 1-1. Swing and a miss. Big swing by Fox.
Got in the outfield, we got Hunter Jackson in right, Chandler Jenkins in center. For you late listeners that's tuning in, Jonathan Carpenter in left. And we'll give you your defensive infield here shortly.
0-2 pitch, ground ball, base hit between short and third. So 2 on with 1 out here for Post 23 Gastonia. And that'll bring up the cleanup batter, Aaron Nanny. Had an RBI single in the first. Left-handed batter is Nanny, plays first base.
And in the infield for Post 100, at first base is Trevor Sperling. At second to Brandon Kraft. Over at short, Caleb Nairn. At third base is Randall Long and Christopher Proctor, the catcher, and Brandon Alexander on the mound.
All right, Nanny digs in. Try to break the tie here in the bottom of the third. Pitch from Alexander, ball low. Christopher Proctor catching tonight for his former teammate at Burns.
Yeah, I'm sure
they played some together. Probably.
I'm sure Christopher caught Brandon back last year.
And here's a ground ball. Could be 2, 4, 6. Not in time at first.
That was close.
Very close. 4-6 force on Fox for out number 2. Down to third, Sutton. Fielder's choice, Nanny at first. 2 down, and that'll bring up Nate Simmons. Simmons struck out swinging to end the first inning. So Coach Reynolds coming to the mound. We got a visit to the mound here, and we'll take this time out. We'll be right back.
For all of your printing needs, see Modern Printing in Cherryville. Get your full-color business cards at Modern Printing in Cherryville, along with your full-color brochures. Get multicolored letterhead and multicolored envelopes. Just call 704-435-6112 or email it to modernprint89767@bellsouth.net. Modern Printing, located at 902 East Main Street in Cherryville. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. That's Modern Printing in Cherryville.
High school lineman coach too.
Welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you. Visit to the mound over there as Coach Reynolds heads back to the dugout. Gastonia has been first and second with 2 out. And that visit by Coach Reynolds, I don't think concerned about Alexander really, but maybe the situation with runners on the corners and the 2 out situation.
Yeah, what they're going to do if Nanny
takes off for second.
That's right.
They might try the delay double steal that Cherryville does so often. There's a strike to Simmons.
Now, I'm at a bad angle, but that looked like it was off the plate. Yeah, it called strike, but I'm to the right of the plate. But
I'm looking right down the chute here at it, and yeah, you're right.
That's a foul ball off the bat of Simmons over to in foul territory. 0-2 count.
0-2 on Simmons. Yeah, there's been a couple of wide strikes tonight, outside strikes. So 0-2 on Simmons, 2 out, 2 on. We're in the bottom of the third, and it's 1-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. American Legion Baseball on radio and internet video tonight. Evan Ludwig, Kevin Hastings, our camera crew. And here's a fly ball to left field. Should be playable there. Left fielder's got it for Cherryville for out number 3.
And in the inning, Gastonia, no runs. They do pick up a hit, 1 error, and 2 runners left on base.
All right, so after 3 complete, it's still 1-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
Mr. Sparky, we're on time, you'll see. Mr. Sparky, or your repair is free.
Back with Rusty Wise from Mr. Sparky. You told me about this top 10 list of things people said they couldn't live without, and food and water wasn't even on there.
It was things like cell phone, microwave, internet service.
Well, that's why it's kind of nice to know Mr. Sparky offers generators.
Yes, Mr. Sparky offers Generac generators. We're an elite dealer in the Charlotte market. We can service, repair, and do the install and offer financing also. The generator system comes on by itself, monitors the utility, and when the utility power comes back on, the system turns off. You don't have to do a thing. If you currently have a generator system, let us come out and make sure it works properly.
Mr. Sparky, we're on time, you'll see. Mr. Sparky, or your repair is free.
If you lost power for a day or more, where would you be?
Don't put it off. Call Mr. Sparky, 888-8-SPARKY.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can get it all at Pat's Drive-In in Cherryville. Pat's Drive-In opens for breakfast Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Lunch and dinner served till 8 p.m. For breakfast, there's bacon, sausage, liver mush, gravy biscuits, and pancakes. For lunch and dinner, all of your favorite sandwiches, including Lotta Burgers, chicken tender plates, and Big Chef salad and chicken salad. Before the game or after the game, it's Pat's Drive-In, 604 West Church Street in Cherryville. Call 704-435-8833.
And welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker with you here as we go to the top of the 4th, 1-1 tie. And batter up, Chandler Jenkins.
Chandler, a single back in the first inning. Chandler's got off to a great start for Post 100 this year. A great start.
Great start.
Yes,
you're right. Great's not great enough word.
And he's picked up a win, too, on the mound, has Chandler.
All right, the count is, the sun is right on our scoreboard. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls
Thank you,
and no
sir.
strikes. I got the sun coming through, and a beautiful night here at Sam's Legion Park.
And he almost hit Jenkins.
He almost hit him.
3-0, Dylan Smith, right-hander for Gastonia, and just slipped.
Dylan has 3 strikeouts tonight. No pitcher has walked a batter yet.
All right, the 3-0 pitch, ripped foul first base side. Jenkins swinging away at 3-0.
Yeah, David Wise had to move a little bit to get out of the way of that hard hit foul ball.
Mm-hmm.
David Wise, head baseball coach at Burns High School, finished his season with I believe his record was 24-4.
Great year.
And we do want to talk about Crest Chargers after a while also.
3-1 pitch to Jenkins, fouled off the left side. John Brown, All-State foul ball.
Only one team left in the area still playing. That's the Crest Chargers playing Marvin Ridge in the Western semifinals. A best 2 out of 3, and Marvin Ridge won the first game 4-1 over the Chargers.
3-2 pitch again, rip foul. Look out at first base there, Coach Sane. Wise, excuse me.
Brandon Alexander on deck to be followed by Jonathan Carpenter.
All right, so it's still 3-2 on Jenkins. Leading off here in the 4th, Jenkins batting clean up in the order. And time asked for and granted. Dylan Smith on the mound.
Chandler Jenkins, he redshirted at CBCC this year.
3-2 pitch. Again, foul ball. Look out. That one I hit quite as hard, but he really got around on that one.
Yeah, he gets 100% plus on his swings.
One of the quickest bats. He's got just a quick bat. Left-handed hitter, and he can hit it to all fields.
Yes, he can. He showed us that up at
Henderson County.
Yeah,
sure
did.
Let's see. 3 of his 4 hits went opposite field.
He went also 3 for 4 at Taylorsville Monday night, did Chandler.
All right, again, a 3-2 pitch, ground balls. Second baseman has to wait, throw in time, 4-3 ground out. for out number 1. So brings up Brandon Alexander. Brandon, a pop-up to the shortstop first time up. Pitcher tonight, Brandon Alexander. Big youngin'.
Yeah, Brandon got off to a good start Saturday night. Also at Henderson County, went 3 for 4 and had 3 RBIs.
Right-handed hitter, right-handed pitcher, Brandon Alexander. Also, we'll see, he plays third base.
And first base.
And I don't know if he catches Coach Reynolds, but he did in high school.
He did in high school.
He did in high school.
Yes, he did.
I remember
he caught a couple years.
Yeah, swing and a miss there, strike one. I know when he first came on the Legion team, they let him pitch some, but at that time he didn't pitch at Burns because they didn't have anybody to catch him.
Didn't have a catcher. That's exactly right.
Is what I understood at the time.
You're right.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. But he can, if necessary, he could catch.
He could put the catching equipment on, yeah. Hunter Jackson and Christopher Proctor will be doing the majority of the catching for Coach Reynolds.
And the pitch swung on. He might have caught a piece of it. 1 and 2 on Alexander. I think that caught a piece of the catcher.
Yeah.
He did foul tip it, perhaps.
Umpire going out to
catcher.
Give the catcher
trying to walk it off there, Boone Owensby. So we're tied 1-1 in the top of the 4th. Cherryville, since the first inning, only mustered a hit. They got a run rather, on 2 hits, one of them a double in the first inning.
And Sperling picking up the 3rd hit of the game there in the top of the 2nd.
1 out, nobody on for Cherryville here. Top of the 4th, 1-2 count on Brandon Alexander, and Smith ready, and the pitch swung on and missed. Took a little something off of that one.
Yes, he did.
Got him swinging away.
Changeup got him. That'll bring to the plate left fielder tonight, Jonathan Carpenter. Jonathan grounded out to the shortstop back in his 2nd. Jonathan pitched and won a game for Post 100 and played some shortstop. Now they got him in left field tonight.
And the pitch to Carpenter is on the way to the backstop, ball 1. Well, we got someone who shall remain nameless, either drowning or downing chicken livers and listening to the game.
Now?
Now.
How did you know that?
Because they text me and they said they were drowning chicken livers.
Drowning.
They might be downing them.
Downing them, I think that's what he means. He can have my share.
Have your share of chicken livers?
Yes, sir.
Well, we had good food tonight at Pat's Drive-In, no doubt about it. We always get treated to great food at Pat's Drive-In before games.
We'd like to thank Malcolm Parker, Kevin Parker, Steve Hauser, Phyllis, and Debbie for the great food that they prepare for us at each of the games that we do on radio, and invite all you listeners to stop by.
Here's a ground ball, shortstop behind the bag. The throw to first in time to get Carpenter. 6-3 ground out, and that'll do it for Cherryville in order.
Yeah, in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 4th on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard, and it's still a 1-1 tie.
Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is proud to be the official dentist of the Cherryville Ironmen. Visit our website at paulcloningerDentistry.com. Take a virtual tour of the office, meet the staff and Dr. Paul Cloninger. See our procedures page for details on our services. Watch our online video for methods on how we reduce patient anxiety. You can also make an appointment. We accept new patients daily. Call 704-435-6916 or go online to paulcloningerDentistry.com.
Get it cranked at Phil's Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Yes, with a stop at Phil's Starter and Alternator in Cherryville, you'll save time and time again. They start all the winners. They do it all at Phil's Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Starters, alternators, generators, rebuilt and repaired. Located at 457 Paul H. Beam Road in Cherryville. Get it cranked and running with a visit to Phil's Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. You'll save time and time again.
Save time and time again.
Phil's Starter and Alternator, Cherryville.
A lot of people are switching to natural gas lately because natural gas appliances cost a lot less to operate than those using propane or electricity. In fact, a typical family could save up to $1,000 a year just by switching from propane to natural gas. But that's not all. To learn more about natural gas and to find out how much money you could save by switching, visit psncenergy.com/choosegas. That's psncenergy.com/choosegas. Natural gas from PSNC Energy, making everyday life better.
All right, folks, welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you, and we've got an Alcom Services Alcom mini storage call to the bullpen here for Cherryville Post 100. Danny, you've got the change?
Yeah, we've got Christopher Proctor going from behind the plate to take over the mound duties. And the catcher behind the plate is number 25, Jacob Bradley. So we got a new catcher and a new pitcher, Christopher Proctor on the mound.
All right. And the first pitch from Proctor is a strike to Lando Menace. Say hello to Herman listening in the home office in Dirty Ankle. Herman's not listening, but listening and watching on KTCBroadcasting.com. And the pitch is high, 1-1 strike. And by the way, the chicken livers are drowning.
They're going in the water.
So they're going in the water. Yes, they're drowning.
I believe you said the person is fishing, right?
They're fishing.
Fishing, yes. Trying to catch a
fishy story.
Trying to catch a catfish, right?
Might be. There's a bouncer, high hop on the second bounce to the shortstop. Throw to dig it out. Nope, no, he didn't. Can't come up with it at first. Spilling. And so a good throw would have had him.
I think so. Yes,
so
he would have.
E6.
Good throw would have had him.
That was the shortstop, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, shortstop.
E6. Cherryville's second error of the night ends up being Owenby. Owenby, not Owensby, but Owen. No S in there.
Right, okay.
Not like Earl Owensby, the man from Shelby that used to make the movies.
Yeah.
But Owenby. Boone Owenby.
We have been corrected by John Cannon, Post Commander here at Gastonia. Thank you, John, and thank Tony, Cheryl, and John Bowe for their hospitality, and they always take care of you here at in the press box here at Sims Park.
Mm-hmm. All right, 1 on, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth, 1-1 tie, and the pitch fouled back, and our count is now 1-1. Chase Hudson, designated hitter for Gastonia, on deck. Both teams scoring their only run of the night in the first inning. And a new pitcher again for Cherryville on the Alcon mini storage call to the bullpen.
It is Christopher Proctor. He started behind the plate, a senior at Burns High School, going to Duke University this fall, is Christopher.
Okay. 2-1 pitch coming up from Proctor. And it's a base hit past the diving second baseman for Cherryville. So 2 on, nobody out for Gastonia. And they're cooking here in the bottom of the fourth.
They are threatening. That'll bring up to the plate the DH, Chase Hudson. Chase, first plate appearance, struck out swinging, did Chase.
Mm-hmm. And he's a right-handed batter here. And Coach Reynolds is going to go to the mound. Coach Reynolds going out. We'll take this quick timeout. Don't go away.
Golf carts are the specialty at R&M Motors in Cherryville. No matter where you live, it's well worth the drive to R&M Motors in Cherryville for your custom-made golf carts. Prices start at only $18.50, and all carts come with a 30-day warranty. Come see the selection today. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8:30 till 2. And be sure to check out R&M Pawn and Trade and R&M Motor Tire and Automotive Care, all located on the Dallas-Cherryville Highway, 1 mile outside of Cherryville. Call 704-445-0103.
And welcome back to Sims Park in Gastonia. We're in the bottom of the fourth, and it's a 1-1 tie, but the Post 23 home team here, Gastonia, has runners at first and second, nobody out for designated hitter Chase Hudson. Hudson bats 8th in the order. And the new pitcher in a little bit of trouble here, Danny.
Yes, he is. No outs. Runners at first and second, as Milton mentioned.
Christopher Proctor, right-hander in relief here of Brandon Alexander. Pitches high and over the catcher's head. And to the backstop, everybody will move up.
That will be a wild pitch. Infielders were in for the bunt attempt. Jacob Bradley is the new catcher now. Jacob played for West Lincoln, played for the Rebels this spring.
All right, first base open, nobody out. 1 ball, no strikes to count on Hudson. Proctor looks set, and from the line, the pitch, and it's fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Brandon Alexander, Milton pitched 3 innings, gave up a run on 4 hits, struck out 4 and walked 9. Not a bad outing for Alexander, since he's not played any baseball since last July.
Batter asked for time, granted. Yeah, but Alexander getting out of a tough situation there in the 3rd inning. Runners on the corners, and was able to get a fly out to end the inning. That's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Hudson.
Don't know too much about Christopher Proctor other than he was the catcher for Burns. I don't know how much pitching he did for Coach Wise.
And the 1-2 pitch is called strike 3.
Just a little change up. Took some speed off of it and dared Hudson to hit it, and he looked at it.
And Dylan Rex, the second baseman, number 9 here in the order here for Gastonia. Batter up here with 1 out.
Can't see who we got in the bullpen behind the left field wall, but there are activity out there. 2 catchers out there were warming up, 2 different throwers, pitchers that is. The ball high to Dylan Rex, the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. He struck out looking back in the 2nd inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count on Rex. Proctor ready. Quick worker from the line, the pitch. Pop it up. First base side, foul territory, and just about coming up with it.
Almost a good catch there by Trevor Spurling. Had it in his glove for just a second.
And that fence was closing in on him pretty fast, and he hit it right about waist high or belly high, and it
made a good play on it. Yeah, he did.
That one young man walking back from the bullpen is Brandon Alexander. He must have been warming somebody up.
You mentioned he was a catcher.
So. And here's a shot to the shortstop. It takes a short hop on him and will get through. Down to third comes the throw, and he's safe. A runner coming in from third home is Manis, and down to third is Owenby. On the play, Rex goes to second.
And that will go down as a error.
E6. So no RBI. Well, I guess you could get an RBI. The run would have scored.
Yeah, right.
So Manis scores to make it 2-1 Gastonia on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. And the batter up is Connor Anderson. Anderson, top of the order with 1 out. And the pitch is called a strike.
Caleb Nairn tried to backhand the baseball and glove it, but was unable to put the glove on the ball.
So we're still at second and third, still 1 out. Only difference here, a run in, and it's 2-1 Gastonia. And this may be the first time Post 100's trailed this season.
I think so. It has, yeah.
Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Talked about Post 100 outscoring their first 3 opponents this year, 32-5. So getting a real good test here out of Gastonia tonight.
And the pitch from Proctor Foul ball third base side. 0-2 remains the count on Connor Anderson.
Randall Long, no chance to catch that ball. Randall at third base.
2 post 100 errors this inning. Manis reached on an error, and he's the runner who scored a moment ago. On the error, again, Rex ground ball to the shortstop, and that went down as an error. And the pitch, high, 1-2.
Still got activity behind the fence in left field for post 100.
Do we have a number 12, Danny? It's Caleb Marin at shortstop. Yeah. Where is Carpenter?
Jonathan Carpenter in left field.
Okay, I've had Carpenter at shortstop in my mind all night.
Yeah, Jonathan's.
All right, here's a pop fly to right. Caught. Runner at third tags. Comes to throw home, and it's over the catcher's head. Backed up by the pitcher. And it's a sacrifice fly for Anderson and an RBI. And it's 3-1 favor Gastonia. Down to third goes Rex. Scoring is Owenby. 2 runs in the inning. And it's 3-1 Gastonia.
Yeah, Garrett Sutton, the left fielder, the left-handed batter up. He's officially 0 for 2 tonight.
Calvin must have caught a fish.
Yeah. Well, is Calvin the one using the...
He's the fisherman.
Okay.
And here's a fly ball to center. Can he get there? Yes.
He has it.
All right, so that's out number 3.
For Gastonia, post 23, pick up 2 runs. One hit, 2 errors, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, so we played 4. It's now 3-1 Gastonia on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. This is the Renato Auto Mall Post 100 broadcast.
Check out the What's Up Shopper Service Savings Spectacular at the new Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. Save up to $100 on your next service. Kia, Cadillac, or Honda, get your oil change for as low as $21.95 for 4-cylinder vehicles. Get a 4-wheel alignment for only $64.95. And they have special discounts for veterans too at the new Renato Auto Mall, 4421 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, just below the Cleveland Mall.
Introducing an offer too unstoppable to hide. No interest until January of 2020 with equal payments, or choose a trade-in allowance of up to $1,150 on a new Train heating and air conditioning system from Roland Black Heating and Cooling in Gastonia. Bundle your air conditioning and heating system purchase and get rewarded with year-round peace of mind and a super hot financing deal that's too cool to pass up. See your Train comfort specialist, Roland Black Heating and Cooling, 501 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
In the nation, they go by Guardian, Lifesaver, and Friend. At Nationwide Insurance, we just call them agents. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that cares.
Nationwide is on your side.
Your Nationwide insurance agent in Cherryville is Sandy Cunningham Nationwide Insurance, 1608 East Church Street. Call 704-445-1990.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
And we're back here at Simmons Park for Cherryville Post 100. Randall Long will lead off here in the top of the 5th. Cherryville trailing 3-1 now on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard here. And Long tonight, Danny, 0 for 1.
0 for 1, a strikeout victim.
Swing and miss here. Dylan Smith, right-hander on the mound for Gastonia.
Dylan's done a good job. He's retired the last 7 in a row.
Yep, and Cherryville only one. Here's a foul ball. 0-2. Only one base runner for Cherryville in the last 11 batters, and that was a single by Sperling way back in the 2nd inning.
And the pitcher that was warming up for the Post 100, they're coming in now. Ever who it is ready, possibly to come in, maybe.
0-2 pitch to Long. Ooh, just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Seen that pitch called a strike.
Yeah. Some even worse looking than that were called strikes both ways tonight. Here's a 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed, drop strike 3. Catcher will clear himself to throw to first, and the putout will go officially 2-3. And Long is out number 1 as another strikeout for Dylan Smith. And the batter is Trevor Sperling, who had the last hit for Cherryville. That hit in the second inning we spoke of a moment ago. Last base runner Cherryville's had.
Trevor, a left-handed batter from Burns High School. Trying to see who this is coming in from the bullpen.
And a ground ball to second. Has to wait. Knocked it down. Throw to first. Booted it.
Yeah, booted it. That's going to go down as an error there on the second baseman, Rex. E4. And that'll bring to the plate second baseman Brandon Kraft. He's 0 for 1 tonight.
8 and 10 are the numbers that just came out of the bullpen.
Okay. Coming out of the bullpen was Matt Bumgardner and Mac George.
That may have just been loose. Did you win this pitch? They may have just gotten here. Didn't have some players arriving late.
I think so.
They may have just been getting loose.
Getting loose. Matt and Mac getting loose, possibly to at some point in time to maybe come into game for Post 100.
Our count is 0-1, correct, on Kraft?
Yes.
With 1 on and 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Cherryville trailing 3-1. Pitch swung and missed by Brandon. 0-2. Brandon Kraft.
Brandon, a sophomore, played his high school ball right across the road here at Highland Tech. Played actually on this field, but the Highland Tech located right across the road.
0-2 pitch to Kraft. Curve ball, caught the corner.
Good curve ball.
And I must have had the count wrong. Now it's
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Okay, I had it at 0 and 2. So it's 1 and 2. That was strike 2 on that curve ball.
Trevor Sperling at first base reached on an error. We're in the top of the 5th.
The pitch. Another curve ball. Caught him looking. Out number 2. And it goes back to the top of the order then. Hunter Jackson. Jackson's been kind of quiet tonight, Danny.
He has. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out and flied out. We got made the 6th strikeout for the pitcher Smith.
We're still at first 2 out now. And the pitch is low, ball 1. Cherryville down by 2 runs here.
Gastonia Post 23 coach, head coach over here is a former Post 100 player, Josh Cobb.
1-0 pitch. Bouncer towards shortstop. Long throw. Did he get him?
He held on. He sure did.
Held on the ball, held on to the bag.
Yes, he did. For Post 100, top of the 5th, no runs, no hits, 1 error and 1 runner left on base.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 3-1 Gastonia on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Eat fresh from Subway in Cherryville and Boger City. Ask for the simple $6 menu. Choose from 6 6-inch Subway sandwiches, a bag of chips, and a 21-ounce fountain drink for only $6. It's value made simple every day. Select from Black Forest ham, Italian BLT, meatball marinara, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, tuna, or turkey breast. A 6-inch Subway sandwich, a bag of chips, and a 21-ounce fountain drink for only $6. Eat fresh from Subway. East Main Street in Boger City on Highway 150 West in Cherryville, next to Food Line.
Your yard will be the envy of the neighborhood with a stop at Upchurch Garden Center on Roy Acre Road in Cherryville. You'll find geraniums, small size $6, large size $15, plus extra large hanging ferns for $15. See the large assortment of tropical plants and bedding plants, plus pine needles, mulch in bags, and loose mulch. That's Upchurch Garden Center, 202 Roy Acre Road, Cherryville. Give them a call at 704-435-3476.
If you're a landowner, hobby farmer, full-time farmer, or contractor, then you know how important harvest time is. So make the most of your time with a new Branson tractor from West End Sales in Vail. Branson tractors have all the features you need to get the job done right with dependable service and your comfort in mind. Branson tractors offer proven reliability and are backed by a 4-year limited warranty. So make the most of your time this season. Ask West End Sales in Vail about the new Branson tractors today. West End Sales, Highway 27 West and 18 North intersection in Vail.
All right, welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker, along with you here from Sims Park in Gastonia, and we've got a buku of changes, including an Alcon Services, Alcon mini storage column in the bullpen for Cherryville.
We do. We got some major changes, but let's start with our pitcher. His first start of the year, coming off of Tommy John surgery, is Alec Johnson. Alec Johnson, a right-handed pitcher on the mound for Post 100.
He'll face Mason Fox here. Pitch swung and a miss by Fox. Strike one, Fox. 1 for 2 on the night. A strikeout in the first, a single in the third. We'll give you the rest of the Cherryville changes here in just a moment, fans. Pitch from Johnson, popped him up, and who's it going to be?
It'll be the catcher, Bradley.
Oh, he can't hang on. Yeah, but strike two.
Yeah, go ahead, Milton.
Okay, that's all right. Go ahead and set the defense now with the changes.
We got at first base number 23 is Proctor. Will Angel at second. We still got Caleb Nairn at short. We got Mac George at third. And moving from right to left is Hunter Jackson, Chandler Jenkins in center, and Jonathan Carpenter in right.
So Jackson and Carpenter switch fields, and from left to right, and the batter swings and misses. Fox strikes out, and again,
go ahead, Milton.
I'm just Alec Johnson.
Alec Johnson
against that first batter.
Yeah, Alec. I don't know exactly, but he picked up. I believe he won 11 games last year for Post 100. Milton. I'll have to check my records, but. A very, very good pitcher.
Batter up is Manny. Popped him up. Who's this one going to be? Center fielder Jenkins coming way in to make the catch. And 2 up, 2 down. And the batter up will be Nate Simmons.
I had heard that Johnson would pitch tonight.
I'm sorry.
I had heard that Johnson was going to pitch. I'd heard he was going to start the game, but Coach Reynolds kind of being safe with his pitchers, and
I thought this was not Simmons. The reason I said nope, but it is Simmons, and he hits a line drive over the shortstop's head for a base hit. So Simmons singles with 2 out.
Yeah, Gastonia is hit safely in all 5 innings tonight. Picks up their 6th hit of the night.
And the batter is number 10, Lander Manis. Lander Manis, who's 1 for 2, a single in the second, reached on an error in the fourth, and scored later in the inning. He led off the fourth with that ground ball that Cherryville mishandled, and the throw to first, runner safe. Again, Kevin Hastings and Evan Ludwig handling our video duties tonight on ktcbroadcasting.com. If you're just tuning into radio, here's a fly ball to right that should do it. Right fielder Carpenter there to squeeze it for out number 3.
For Gastonia Post 23 in the bottom of the 5th. No runs, do pick up 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
We go to the 6th. Cherryville trails 3-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. This is Ronaldo Automall Post 100 Baseball live from Sims Park in Gastonia.
Check out the everyday specials at the Woodbridge Handy Mart, like 2-liter Sun Drops, just 99 cents every day. 16-ounce Monster Energy drinks, 2 for $3.50. Seal Test milk, just $3.99 a gallon. And Made Right old-fashioned bread, only $1.69 a loaf. Plus Hunt Brothers Pizza and Wings all day long, every day. Plus the Sandwich Grill is open till 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. And cool off with 6 flavors of slushes. The Woodbridge Handy Mart, Stony Point Road at the Woodbridge Golf Course. Like them on Facebook too. Sunday is Mother's Day, and Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain is your Mother's Day gift-giving headquarters. Come see Howard Elmore at Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain for beautiful hanging baskets and all kinds of flowers. Also bedding plants, along with concrete statuary. And now black metal park benches, regular $119, now just $89.99. But hurry, quantities are limited. From Mom, it's Hometown Hardware, 110 South Railroad Avenue in Kings Mountain. Alcom Storage on Dick Beam Road in Cherryville is proud to be a sponsor of local high school and American Legion sports. We salute all of our local athletes on a job well done. And if you need storage space, see Alcom Storage. You'll find all sizes right for your storage needs. All units are lighted with security cameras and monthly extermination. Be sure to check our prices. Alcom Storage, located at 235 Dick Beam Road in Cherryville. Just call 704-435-8803 for Alcom Storage today.
Welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you. Batter up Caleb Nairn.
That's it.
Nairn puts one between first and second to lead off the sixth. Cherryville down 3-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard, but Nairn is now 2 for 3 on the night. He had a double and a run scored in the first inning. Both teams scoring a run in the first. Gastonia tacking on a couple more runs in the fourth.
Christopher Proctor's up to the plate. I was just looking at my scorebook. He started out as a catcher in the number 2 position. He went to the number 1 position, and now he's at the number 3 position.
2-1-3.
Yep, he's officially 0 for 2.
Let's see now. First pitch, fly ball, left field. Left fielder coming in and makes the catch. Out number 1. So that'll bring up Chandler Jenkins, who started in center field and stays there.
Got a score from front field back in Cherryville in the bottom of the 6th. Post 100 juniors are up 4-1 over Kings Mountain, and they only play 7 innings.
7 innings, okay. What inning they're in?
They're in the bottom of the 6th, 4-1. Post 100.
Okay, thank you, sir. On the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
Absolutely.
Look to first in the throw.
And we're 3-1 with Gastonia Post 23 leading the Post 100 team here in the top of the 6th inning.
Chandler Jenkins, RBI single in the first, ground out in the fourth. And the pitch there, ball 1. Started tonight at 7:03. About 8:28 now.
A couple of the Post 100 players late arriving due to some award ceremonies.
Ground ball to short. Shortstop has to charge it. Only player will be the first to get Jenkins 6-3, and that moves Nairn down into scoring position.
Connor Anderson, a slick shortstop for Coach Cobb of Gastonia, does a good job there.
Very, very smooth.
Yes, he is.
And this is going to be number 25.
That's Jacob Bradley. He's the catcher now in place of Brandon Alexander. Bradley, a West Lincoln product, a left-handed batter.
A lot of lefties on this
a lot of lefties.
Post 100 squad. So Bradley will bat here with 2 out and runner in scoring position. Cherryville down 3-1 here in the top of the 6th at Sims Park in Gastonia. Very nice evening.
Yes, it is. You couldn't ask for a better evening. Looked like maybe something brewing way back in the distance toward South Carolina, maybe.
Dylan Smith looks to second, and we got time.
Our rain came in last night late, around 8:30, and they were calling for a similar pattern, but it hasn't happened as yet.
A little cat and mouse going on down there at second base, and the pitch to Bradley. Swung on a miss, strike one.
Yeah, Dylan Smith just threw it right by Bradley. Bradley late on the swing. On deck batter is Jonathan Carpenter. Post 100 with only 4 hits thus far in the game.
And the pitch outside doesn't sound like a team that's outscored their opponents coming into tonight.
32-5.
32-5, but they're being outscored tonight 3-1.
And probably facing probably the best pitcher they've seen so far this year.
Yeah, he is good. Dylan Smith, right-hander. Somebody say he was from Forest View?
Forest View.
Yeah. All right, runner at second for Cherryville, but 2 out. And 1-1 to count. The pitch swung on a miss by Bradley.
Good fastball by Smith. Probably just guessing. Don't have a gun, but he's bringing it up there 86, 87 mile an hour.
All right, 1-2 the count. 2 out. And the pitch. Outside. 2-2.
Coach Cobb going with Dylan here in the 6th inning. No activity in the bullpen for Gastonia. No reason for any activity, really.
We got Deuces Wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Man at second. Cherryville down by 2. And the pitch from Smith. Ball 3.
Do not know where that pitch was at.
I'm not sure what was wrong with it. Pretty close pitch.
I was watching the infielders making their move to come to the dugout on that pitch.
All right, here we go. 3-2. First base open. Runner at second for Cherryville. 2 out, and Jacob Bradley, left-handed hitter, up here for post 100. Pitch from Smith is popped up, and catcher may have a shot. Nope, it's coming up behind us here.
Catcher
hit the roof.
Owenby taking his helmet off, checking to see if it's going to be in play.
Evan and Kevin out on the roof. I didn't see either one of them fall off in the camera view, and that foul ball landed back there, so I guess they didn't run off the roof getting out of the way of it. 3-2 pitch coming up. And it is fouled back. Speaking of falling off of something, guess what happened in Krause today?
Somebody fell off of
the trestle. Somebody fell off the railroad trestle over in Indian Creek in Krause today.
You said it might have been a 40-foot.
I don't know. I drive by that trestle all the time. I don't pay attention to how high off the ground it is, but it looks pretty high to me.
Yeah.
It's a pretty long fall. They survived. Pitch outside corner, strike 3. And that'll do it for Cherryville, leaving that runner at second base.
Yes, he did. In the top of the 6th, 4 post 100, no runs. I do pick up 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 6th, and it's 3-1 still, favor Gastonia. Mr. Sparky, how's your drug scoreboard?
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. You know, the ones the other guys spend billions of dollars on each year. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Bennett Insurance Group in Cherryville, an independent Erie insurance agent. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Bennett Insurance Group today. Call 704-435-0270.
There you go, Ann. Your new account is now open. Just one more little thing.
Here's your card.
What was that?
It's my new bank. Every time I turn around, I get hit with another fee.
You need to get an account at Carolina Federal Credit Union.
She's right.
Tired of getting hit by bank fees? Switch to Carolina Federal Credit Union today. Make those pains go away.
Here's your receipt.
What are some of the greatest moments in sports? For me, I think of the basketball games in my uncle's driveway when I was a kid. He wasn't just my uncle, he was a friend. When he died, his funeral allowed me to share what he meant to me. It was a meaningful funeral for a life worth celebrating. As a member of the National Funeral Directors Association, the staff at Carpenter's Funeral Home understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service for a life worth celebrating. For more information, call Carpenter's Funeral Home at 704-435-6711. Carpenter's Funeral Home, excellence in cremation and funeral services.
All right, welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you as we go to the bottom of the sixth. Gastonia up 3-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard, and the batter up is Boone Owenby. Owenby, Hudson, and Rex due up here for post 23.
Yeah, Boone Owenby officially 1-for-1 with the sacrifice, has scored a run.
Both teams undefeated on the season. Cherryville 3-0, Gastonia 2-0. Foul ball. John Brown All-State foul ball. Strike one on Owenby.
Third pitcher of the night on the mound for post 100. That's his first appearance of the year. Alec Johnson, right-hander. Alexander started the game. Christopher Proctor, the number 2 pitcher. Now we're looking at the right-hander Johnson.
And the pitch is high. 1-1 strike on Owenby. Yep, the starter, Brandon Alexander, pitched 3 innings. Proctor,
one inning. One inning, right.
And Johnson started the 5th and now pitches in the 6th here. And there's a strike, 1-2 strikes on Owenby.
1 run off of Brandon Alexander, and the other 2 runs came off of Christopher Proctor.
All right, 1-2 pitch coming up here. And it is swung on and missed, strike 3. So Owenby goes down swinging.
And that'll bring the designated hitter, Chase Hudson, to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's struck out twice in his first 2 appearances.
Hudson, a right-handed batter. Been a lot of lefties batting tonight.
They have. They really have.
Especially for post 100.
Yeah.
But Hudson bats right-handed. And the first pitch, ball 1.
Jenkins a lefty. Nairn a lefty. Sperling a lefty. Bradley a lefty.
Drizel a lefty. Frizzell a lefty. Yeah. Poncho M, lefty. Count 1-1 on Hudson. The pitch, and it's low, 2-1.
Hudson batting in the 8 hole. He'll be followed by Dylan Rex. Haven't seen any substituting by Coach Cobb for Gastonia as of yet.
2-1 pitch coming up here to Hudson. The line, the pitch from Johnson. He is lifted high. Center fielder back. Jenkins under it now. Squeezes it well shy of the fence there. Deep park here, 380 straight away, and he hit that just to the right of center field.
We have a lot of baseball to be played the rest of this week at Fraley Field. The juniors will be back in play tomorrow night at 6 o'clock against Rutherford County. The seniors will be home Friday against Kings Mountain.
And we'll be on radio Friday night.
We will.
And the pitch is high.
Saturday, the juniors are hosting Gaffney. Sunday, the seniors are hosting Rutherford County. And Monday, the juniors are hosting Huntersville.
And don't forget, Saturday, Rowan County.
At Rowan County.
For the seniors.
For the seniors. That's at Catawba College. So no excuse for not being able to pick up some great baseball after this pitch.
1-1 pitch is called strike 2.
Gastonia will host Clover here at Sims Park Friday night. I want to get in for Tony and John.
1-2 count on Rex with 2 out and nobody on. And Johnson, a check swing or high hopper to the second baseman, throw in time to get Rex.
For Gastonia in the bottom of the 6th, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
All right, we go to the top of the 7th. Cherryville still trailing 3-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
Got a building project in the near future? Then see Don or Tracy Lyles at College Building Supplies in Dallas, right across from Gaston College. You'll find material for treated decks, storage buildings, and even galvanized metal. Save too on roof cement and cement blocks. College Building Supply in Dallas has vinyl windows in all sizes as low as $69. Get quotes from kitchen cabinets, shingles, exterior siding, and even dog houses. College Building Supplies, Highway 321 in Dallas, across from Gaston College. Open Monday through Saturday.
When the septic tank backs up, Dennis Willis Septic Service in Cherryville is the name to remember. Dennis Willis services, repairs, and installs all types of septic tanks. They have pump-out tanks, too. Call Dennis Willis for septic tank service at 704-435-2326. Again, that's 704-435-2326 for professional, fair, and honest work from a name you've trusted for years. Dennis Willis Septic Tank Service of Cherryville. Again, that's 704-435-2326.
Your full-service service center for your automobile is Rick's Automotive on East Main Street in Cherryville. They do it all at Rick's Automotive. Rick Walker and his staff is dedicated at providing you the best in automotive care. From an oil change to a tune-up, from a tire alignment to a full set of new tires, from heaters to air conditioners, you can get it done at Rick's Automotive. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Rick's Automotive, 1001 East Main Street in Cherryville. Call 435-3801.
All right, welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you. Jonathan Carpenter leads it off for Cherryville. Here in the top of the 7th, trailing 3-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. Pitch from Smith, ball 1 to Carpenter.
Jonathan officially 0 for 2. Jonathan started in left field. Now he's in right field.
And a couple of 6-3 groundouts for Carpenter tonight. Right-handed hitter waits. Pitch from Smith. Goes right side, foul ball. John Brown All-State foul ball.
Gastonia out hitting Cherryville at this point 6-4, Milton.
It's a 3-1 score. The first inning, both teams scored 1 run. Gastonia, I'll give you theirs in a moment. Here's a fly ball, might get down. Center field makes a spectacular sliding catch out there.
That's Mason Fox. It looked to be, a single, maybe a double for Carpenter, but Mason Fox ran it down, and for first out of the inning, that'll bring to the plate his first appearance this year for Post 100. That's third baseman Mac George.
Yep. Mac George now at third base, and as there was some changes made, in the 6th inning, I believe?
Yeah, it was.
So George's first at bat here. And the pitch from Smith, is ball 1. I was going to say Gastonia, both teams scored a run in the first inning. Gastonia broke the tie in the 4th with 2 runs on a couple of errors by Cherryville and 1 hit. Foul ball, John Brown All-State foul ball, 1-1 on Mac George.
Smith, the pitcher for Gastonia, has struck out 7, and he has not walked a batter.
And
they have not been a batter have not been a base on balls given to any batter tonight by either team.
Yeah, you're right about that. There's a strike called on George. Yes, it is. 1-2 on Mac George. And a 1-2 pitch coming up here from Dylan Smith. Swung on and missed. Drop strike 3. Catcher will throw to first. Put out will go 2-3 officially. And there's 2 up, 2 down for Cherryville. And the batter up is going to be the pitcher, Danny.
Yeah, Alec Johnson, his first plate appearance tonight and his first plate appearance for the 2015 season.
All right, Johnson out of West Lincoln also.
Played outfield for West Lincoln this year.
Did he do some pitching?
No pitching.
No pitching.
None at all this year because of coming off that injury.
Mm-hmm. All right, here's the pitch from Smith. Outside, ball 1. Alec Johnson, right-handed pitcher, right-handed hitter for Cherryville.
Looked like Smith, the pitcher, is going to go at least this inning, may all the way. No activity yet, so Coach Cobb is going with his starter tonight, and he's done a great job.
Count 2-0 to Alec Johnson. Cherryville needs some base runners. Down by 2 here. Top of the 7th. There's a strike called. 2-1 on Johnson. Winding the pitch. There's a base hit over to second baseman for Alec Johnson. Good job going the other way.
Yeah, line drive. That'll bring to the plate his first appearance tonight and his first appearance for the young season, the new season for Post 100. That's second baseman Will Angel up to bat, a Burns product and batting from the right side.
All right. Angel with 2 out and a runner aboard first. Right-handed batter to face Dylan Smith. And the pitch, high and tight.
Smith still bringing that fastball up there pretty swiftly.
Mm-hmm.
Smith looks to be maybe 6 foot, 6'1".
I know we're reading each other's minds now because I was just thinking, wonder how tall he is. we are reading each other's minds tonight. We did that earlier, talking about a score or
tried
something.
to pick the brains of Tony Sherrill and John Cannon about some of these boys, but they're like us. This young season, not knowing much about either team.
2-0 pitch. Flinched at it, called a strike.
We do know that we did find out that Smith was a product of Forest View High School.
And the pitch fouled off. 2-2 on Angel. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out.
If Angel could reach, we'll go back to the top of the lineup, and Hunter Jackson waiting on deck.
Here's the 2-2 coming up from Smith. From the wind-up and the pitch. Fouled off right side. John Brown Allstate fouled off.
Angel hanging in there.
Still 2-2. Alec Johnson at first, who just gathered a medical center pharmacy hit for Cherryville.
Only Cherryville's 5th hit of the night. The single by Johnson.
Still 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 out. Here we go again, the 2-2 from Smith, and it's high, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Johnson at first. He'll be running on the pitch here. Will Angel, the batter, waits for Post 100. And the runner going. The pitch is popped up and out of play again up on the roof, I believe, here.
There it goes, and Johnson will have to go back to first.
Alec Johnson, 3rd pitcher of the night for Cherryville. And just got a hit a moment ago with 2 out. Will Angel trying to keep the inning going here. And Cherryville down by 2 runs, 3-1. And the pitch, runner going again, and it's ball 4. The first walk of the night.
Yes, it is. We talked about that, and here comes Coach Cobb calling time to go out to the mound to talk to his pitcher and infield.
Well, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Are there painting projects you've been putting off around the house? Put them off no longer with a stop at Ferguson Ace Hardware in Cherryville. They have the perfect paint for every project. Pick up a gallon of Royal Interior Flat Latex Paint, the #1 selling paint. And look your best with Nike, Eddie Bauer, and Carhartt clothing, including the Eddie Bauer fishing shirts. Brighten up your home and look your best with a stop at Ferguson Ace Hardware, Highway 150 East in Cherryville.
Welcome back, folks. Milton Baker, Danny Aker with you here from Sims Park in Gastonia after a visit to the mound for Gastonia coach Josh Cobb. And going to stick with Smith here. Runners at first and second for Cherryville. 2 out for the top of the order, Hunter Jackson.
Hunter officially 0 for 3, so looking for his first hit of the night. A base hit would probably score at least 1 run.
You know, he's got to be chomping at the bit.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hit the ball here. And the pitch is low. Ball 1 to Jackson.
Yeah, Smith is missing his spots now. He's been able to spot his pitches and very successful tonight, but in this inning he's having trouble.
1-0 to Jackson. And it's a line drive right at the second baseman. If it's a foot or two either side, it gets through.
It does, but for post 100 here in the top of the 7th, no runs, pick up a hit. No errors and 2 runners left on base.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 7th. Still 3-1. Gastonia on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
Hello, my name is Kevin Bennett, Minister of Students and Outreach at First Baptist Church Cherryville, and John 3:17 tells us that God sent His Son into the world not to judge the world, but to save the world through Him. And we'd like to invite you to come join us each Sunday morning at 11 o'clock to celebrate the marvelous grace of God. Our motto is accomplishing all things through Christ, and we'd like for you to come and share in that. Again, my name is Kevin Bennett, Minister of Students and Outreach at Cherryville First Baptist Church. Look forward to seeing you there.
Get ready to ride with a stop at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell, your Yamaha and Polaris dealer. Take a look at the new 2015 Polaris RZR for $18,499. The new 2015 Polaris Ace 570 is $82,999. And right now, get preseason pricing on the line of Yamaha Watercraft. Get your bike service now at Full Throttle Power Sports, exit 22 off I-85 at 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
From soak to spin, the Whirlpool Duet Washer and Dryer pair from Hendrick Appliance in Shelby and Gastonia are designed with features that do more, so you have to do less. With advanced features that sense and adapt to provide the perfect clean automatically. Your clothes will never look newer, and laundry day will look a whole lot easier. See them today at your nearest Hendrick Appliance, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia.
All right, folks, welcome back as we have another Alcom Services, Alcom Mini Storage call to the bullpen for Post 100.
On the mound now for Post 100 is Matt Bumgarner. The 4th pitcher of the night for Coach Reynolds, a right-hander from West Lincoln High School.
And Bumgarner will face the top of the order here, Connor Anderson. Anderson 1 for 2 with a sacrifice fly also tonight. And the pitch foul back, strike 1. 3-1, Gastonia leads Cherryville here at Sims Park in Gastonia. Bumgarner ready, and the pitch high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Anderson, right-handed batter, waits, and the pitch high, 2-1 to Connor Anderson.
Alec Johnson's stint on the mound amounted to 2 innings. He gave up 1 hit and struck out 2.
And the pitch swung on a miss, 2-2. First time Johnson's pitched since, I guess, last year. Then don't want to They certainly don't want to overdo it.
And we might add,
repaired.
And we might add, this is a non-league game.
And here's a foul ball. Look out, Kevin and Evan.
Yeah, not that both teams. Both coaches are wanting to win the ball game, of course, but this is a game that Coach Reynolds is using all of his players.
2-2 pitch. All three. Umpire's not winning any fans either side tonight, is he?
So
3-2. And it's fly ball. Center field, drifting over to right center is Chandler Jenkins for the catch. And there's one down.
Yeah, I just looking at the amount of players that Coach Reynolds has used to this point, and he's used 14 of the 16 players that's on the lineup tonight.
Okay, and the batter up. Number 15, Garrett Sutton. Sutton 0 for 3 this evening. Did reach on an error in the third. Wound up stranded at third base.
Yeah, Sutton, a left-hand batter.
And the pitch. He tried to punt, missed it.
Yeah, he thought maybe he had Mac Georgia maybe napping a little bit over at third base.
0-1 pitch, swing and a miss.
Pretty good fastball there by Bumgarner.
First name again for
Matt
Bumgarner.
Yeah, and Jacob Bradley, his catcher, and they played with each other all spring at West Lincoln.
And this is fouled off. Still 0-2 on Sutton. We haven't seen Hunter Jackson catching at all tonight.
No.
He's been in the outfield, first in right field, now in left field. We've seen 2 catchers used tonight for Cherryville. Proctor started, and a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down for Mason Fox.
Still no activity for Gastonia, so you would think that Dylan Smith would be back on the mound to start the top of the 8th.
2 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and missed by Fox.
Pretty impressive.
Bumgarner can bring it.
Yes, he can, and of course he's batting to the number 1, 2, or pitching to the number 1, 2, and 3 hitters for Gastonia.
And this one bounces in the dirt. Ball 1 strike. Just a very pleasant evening.
Yes, it is.
Not any wind at all or anything much going on. The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball left field. Left field a long run. Hunter dives. He can't get to it. It'll get by him, and Fox will go to second.
Made a great effort, did Hunter Jackson.
Yes, he did. A 2-out double. A 2-out double for Fox.
If you're noticing, when the ball came off the bat, that Hunter was way over toward center field, had to run a long ways to catch up to the baseball, and made a gallant effort. Just fell just a little bit short.
And the good news is he gets up and he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
He hit that ground, just flat out on his chest and stomach, and he is okay.
Yeah, he's fine. He's tough.
He's got to be tough.
Yes, he has to catch as many years as he's caught.
Yep, foul ball by Nanny, strike 1.
That was his 7th hit for Gastonia Post 100 with only 5 hits on the night. Fewest hits of any game they played thus far this year. 3-0 is the Post 100 team. 2-0 Gastonia.
0-1 pitch to Nanny, fouled off. And it's 0-2 to Aaron Nanny. Nanny got the scoring going for Gastonia in the bottom of the first. They trailed 1-0. He had an RBI single with 2 out to bring in Anderson, who had single leading off the bottom of the first. And here's a pop-up. Catcher may have a shot at it, and he can't get there.
He got a bad break on the ball off the bat. Bradley Evans.
Well, that one was...
Or Jacob Bradley, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Jacob Bradley.
Who's Bradley Evans?
I think
he played.
I think he played. I think he played. No, I think he played ball over in Cleveland County for somebody.
You seen a lot of baseball. The names start sounding right.
They go together. They sure do.
All right, still 0-2 on Aaron Manning. And the pitch popped out of play, left side. Still 0-2. 2 out, runner at second for Gastonia, leading by 2 runs here.
Big run
on the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, big run out there at second base for Gastonia.
Pitch from Bumgarner. In the dirt, runner trying to go to third. Throw. Got him.
Got him. Sure did.
Got him.
Yes, he did. Good throw there by catcher Jacob Bradley over to Mac George for the 3rd out of the inning.
2-5 will go to the putout inning.
Yeah, for Gastonia at the bottom of the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base.
All right, we go to the 8th inning, and let's get some runs. Cherryville down 3-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
The new Hauser Drug Store is now open at 302 East Main Street in downtown Cherryville. It's bigger and better than ever. And yes, the lunch counter is still there, now featuring deluxe front porch Carolina churned ice cream from the Mooresville Ice Cream Company. And they still provide home prescription delivery service. Check out the all-new Hauser Drug Store, now in their new location, 302 East Main Street, downtown Cherryville, earning your trust, not just your business.
You wouldn't want your favorite sports team to only play offense or only play defense. So when it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? Bring your home and auto insurance to Allstate now, and you can save big on both. You deserve someone that can assist you more. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands? Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today.
Room service.
Hi, I'd love a McDonald's premium roast coffee and an egg McMuffin.
Sir, this is a hotel.
Not a problem. There's a McDonald's right across the street.
Sir, I really don't believe I can do that.
Well, the front desk said anything we can do to make your morning better.
We did say that, didn't we?
Can you throw in hash browns too?
Start your day right with the big, bold taste of a McCafe Premium Roast Coffee. Get any size for just $1 every day. The simple joy of a McDonald's morning. Prices and participation may vary, a la carte only.
All right, welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker with you here. We go to the top of the 8th. Cherryville down 3-1. Caleb Nairn, the batter up. Nairn, a couple hits on the night, and a run scored, Danny Aker.
And the only run scored.
Yeah, the only run scored for Cherryville. Back in the first inning.
Yes.
Way back.
Still got the same pitcher on the mound for Gastonia, and that's Dylan Smith. And Dylan's pitched himself a whale of a game thus far tonight.
He's done a tremendous job. Cherryville had a little chance there in the top of the 7th with a couple on and a couple out. And couldn't produce. Here's a hot shot for Nairn, but the second baseman fields it cleanly. And will make the throw 4-3 to put out on Nairn.
Yeah, Dylan Rex made a good pickup of that hard hit ball by Nairn.
And that'll bring up Proctor. Proctor now first baseman for Cherryville.
Cherryville down to their last 5 outs. They can't generate some offense here. They'll take their first loss after 3 big wins on the road, accumulating a total of 32 runs.
Only 1 run tonight. And that's a curveball for a strike.
Shows you what good pitching will do to hot bats.
Smith has been really good tonight.
Yes, he has.
Only walked 1 batter. Next pitch, foul off. 0-2 to Proctor.
And, of course, Coach Reynolds has got good performances out of all the guys that he's put in the lineup tonight. Alexander.
Proctor.
Johnson. Alec Johnson pitched great. And And Bumgarner did a good job this last inning.
0-2 pitch outside. 1-2 on Christopher Proctor. Left-handed hitter, Proctor. 0-for-3 on the night. Pitch from Smith. Swung on a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down in the 8th for Cherryville, and that'll bring up Chandler Jenkins.
That's the 9th strikeout tonight for Smith. Only 1 base on balls.
All right, so Jenkins, who's 1 for 3, that won a RBI single back in the first inning. Trying to get something going with 2 out here. Jenkins bats third in the order. Third in the order.
Yeah.
No, 4th in the order.
At 4, he's in the cleanup spot. He's officially 1 for 3.
First pitch, a strike call. 0-1 from Smith. Fouled off, left side. 0-2. I believe Smith's got his second win. Looked like he was struggling a little bit there in the 7th.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I think he's got his second win now.
Post 100 seniors off tomorrow and back at home at Fraley Field with Kings Mountain Friday night.
2 pitch, ground ball to third. Down the line, fair ball. Throw to first, not in time.
They see it.
Yes.
For Chandler Jenkins, his second hit. Slow dribbler down third base line and gave him time to beat it out for a single.
Don't think it was ever going to go foul, but in a case like that, you're probably not going to get him anyway. If you filled it so you could just let it go and see,
Right.
but I think it was going to stay fair all the way.
So Post 100 got some life here.
Yep. Chance for Cherryville.
And I believe that's
Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley coming to the plate. A left-handed batter. He's doing the catching now. His first appearance back in the 6th was a strikeout.
All right, Jacob Bradley. He was up similar situation in the 6th with a runner at second, 2 out. See if he can get something here for Cherryville. Keep it going here. Needing a couple of runs here to get even late in this ball game.
Seemed like that pitch he took was off the plate, well off the plate. Called strike 3.
That's called strike 3 was. You're right. 1 ball, no strikes on Bradley here. And the throw to first, runner safe. 1 ball, no strikes. Bradley, and the pitch from Smith. Popped him up and out of play.
Back here on top of the press box. There he
Well,
goes.
they're getting some action out there.
Yeah,
Logan and Kevin.
Tony Sherrill getting a workout back here. These balls are not cheap.
Okay, so it is 0-2 on, it's 1-1 on Bradley.
Bradley played his spring baseball for the Rebels, West Lincoln High School.
The 1-1 pitch. And this is to left field. And on the line drive there, caught by the left fielder. Well hit, but played well by the left fielder.
It was played well. In the top of the 8th for Post 100, no runs. Picked up 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, folks, we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's still 3-1, Gastonia on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. This is Ronaldo Automall, Post 100 Baseball.
You are invited to the 50th anniversary celebration Saturday, May 16th at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville. Come in and register to win a 50-inch flat screen TV, an iPad mini, and $50 in cash every hour from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Take 50% off selected items too. And join Big O Country for our live radio remote and more prizes. That's Saturday, May 16th, the big 50th anniversary celebration at Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street in Cherryville. For all of your printing needs, see Modern Printing in Cherryville. Get your full-color business cards at Modern Printing in Cherryville, along with your full-color brochures. Get multicolored letterhead and multicolored envelopes. Just call 704-435-6112 or email it to modernprint89767 at bellsouth.net. Modern Printing, located at 902 East Main Street in Cherryville. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. That's Modern Printing in Cherryville.
Mr. Sparky, we're on time, you'll see. Mr. Sparky, or your repair is free.
Back with Rusty Wise from Mr. Sparky. You told me about this top 10 list of things people said they couldn't live without, and food and water wasn't even on there.
It was things like cell phone, microwave, internet service.
Well, that's why it's kind of nice to know Mr. Sparky offers generators.
Yes, Mr. Sparky offers Generac generators. We're an elite dealer in the Charlotte market. We can service, repair, and do the install and offer financing also. The generator system comes on by itself, monitors the utility, and when the utility power comes back on, the system turns off. You don't have to do a thing. If you currently have a generator system, let us come out and make sure it works properly.
Mr. Sparky, we're on time, you'll see. Mr. Sparky, or your repair is free.
If you lost power for a day or more, where would you be?
Don't put it off. Call Mr. Sparky, 888-8-SPARKY.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
All right, welcome back, folks. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you. Bottom of the eighth, batter up Aaron Nanny.
Yes, Aaron Nanny just put one against the left right center field fence for a double.
And you know the positive news about that, though, he was batting in the bottom of the seventh with that runner at second who was picked off trying to go to third, or who knows, he might have drove in a run.
Yeah, with that double, with that double banana, he goes to 2 for 4, and he'll bring to the plate third baseman Nate Simmons, and he's officially 1 for 3 tonight.
The pitch to Simmons. He goes to the backstop, and down to third on the wild pitch will go Nanny. The bad news is going back to the seventh inning, Fox doubled off Bumgarner. That flare down the left field line that Hunter Jackson dove for, couldn't come up with. And now Nanny has double leading off the eighth, so that's back-to-back doubles off of Bumgarner here.
Gastonia trying to pick up an insurance run. While we got a break here, I'd like to congratulate the Post 100 Junior team on their victory tonight at Fraley Field. 42 victory over Kings Mountain. Winning pitcher was Tyler Sanders, and I know that they got off to a good start, and congratulations to them.
All right, Bumgarner's pitch, ground ball, first base. It's a fair ball. First baseman will tag the bag and look the runner back to third. So 3 unassisted for Simmons, out number 1, and brings up Lander Manis.
Manis 1 for 3 and a run scored. 8 hits now for Gastonia. 6 hits for Post 100.
And the pitch is a strike to Manis. The pitch. Ball, 1-1 strike count.
Got the infield in. They catch the baseball. They're coming home or going to first base with it.
1-1 pitch, high and tight. Next broadcast, folks, will be the next game for Cherryville. That'll be Friday night at Fraley Field. And it will be radio and internet video as well Friday night.
That's Kings Mountain. And that's a league game.
And the count goes 3-1.
Kings Mountain is in the Western Division of Area 4 now. Shelby moved out of the Western Division. They're in the Eastern Division.
3-1 on Manis. Cherryville pitchers have not walked a batter tonight. Bumgarner's pitch, foul back, 3-2 now.
Did you have to say that?
I know. Thought I would, though.
Good job there, Milton.
Yeah.
But that's true. Only one batter have reached on base on balls tonight.
And the batter here strikes out. That's why I said that, because he struck him out. I knew he'd come back and strike him out. 2 down for Boone Owenby.
And if Matt Bumgarner can get out of this situation without a run scored, he will have done a great job. Running on third base and no outs. Now it's running on third base and 2 outs.
Yep, batter up O&B. O&B a sacrifice bunt in the second inning and a single and a run scored in the fourth and a strikeout in the sixth. And the pitch is strike one to O&B.
Umpire behind the plate has called that pretty consistent all night. Off the plate, a strike.
And the 0-1. Pop foul, right side, out of play. John Brown All-State foul ball, 0-2 on O&B. Looking at Cherryville in the top of the ninth, they've got Carpenter, George, and the pitcher spot, I guess, due up.
Bumgarner.
Bumgarner. They got to get out of this with runner at third. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bumgarner did get out of it.
Yes, he did. A great job by Matt. No runs in the inning for Gastonia. Picked up one hit, no errors, one runner left on base.
All right, fans, stay with us. Do it our time for Cherryville. Top of the ninth coming up, down 3-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can get it all at Pat's Drive-In in Cherryville. Pat's Drive-In opens for breakfast Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Lunch and dinner served till 8 p.m. For breakfast, there's bacon, sausage, liver mush, gravy biscuits, and pancakes. For lunch and dinner, all of your favorite sandwiches, including Lotta Burgers, chicken tender plates, and Big Chef salad and chicken salad. Before the game or after the game, it's Pat's Drive-In, 604 West Church Street in Cherryville. Call 704-435-8833.
Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is proud to be the official dentist of the Cherryville Ironmen. Visit our website at paulcloningerdentistry.com. Take a virtual tour of the office, meet the staff and Dr. Paul Cloninger. See our procedures page for details on our services. Watch our online video for methods on how we reduce patient anxiety. You can also make an appointment. We accept new patients daily. Call 704-435-6916 or go online to paulcloningerdentistry.com.
Get it cranked at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Yes, with a stop at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville, you'll save time and time again. They start all the winners. They do it all at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Starters, alternators, generators, rebuilt and repaired. Located at 457 Paul H. Beam Road in Cherryville. Get it cranked and running with a visit to Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. You'll save time and time again.
Save time and time again.
Phil Starter and Alternator, Cherryville.
All right, here we go. Top of the ninth for Cherryville, and the batter up, Jonathan Carpenter. Carpenter, George, and Bumgarner due up here for post 100. Down 3-1.
Do or die here. 0 for 3 is Carpenter on the night. Dylan Smith still in the game for Gastonia.
Swing and a miss. Strike one by Carpenter. Dylan Smith's been tough to solve tonight for Cherryville.
Yes, he has.
And the pitch, curveball, blowing away.
He has 9 strikeouts and only 1 base on balls. Coach Cobb of Gastonia has not made any changes in his lineup tonight.
1-1 pitch, a ball.
Must have been low.
2-1 count on Jonathan Carpenter. Right-handed hitter for Cherryville. Need some base runners here in the ninth. Down by 2, and that's ball 3.
I see some activity in the bullpen out behind the left field fence for post 100. Yeah, you're right, base runners.
Base runners.
Mac George on deck.
Carpenter takes a strike, and the count goes full. Jonathan Carpenter got to be ready now with 3-2 the count. Pitch from Smith. He is outside. Ball 4. So Smith walks only his second batter of the night.
Here comes Coach Cobb about to talk to his pitcher and infield.
All right, we'll take a quick 30-second break right here.
A lot of people are switching to natural gas lately because natural gas appliances cost a lot less to operate than those using propane or electricity. In fact, a typical family could save up to $1,000 a year just by switching from propane to natural gas. But that's not all. To learn more about natural gas and to find out how much money you could save by switching, visit psncenergy.com/choosegas. That's psncenergy.com/choosegas. Natural gas from PSNC Energy, making everyday life better.
All right, we're back after the visit to the mound. It's a quick visit by Coach Josh Cobb for Gastonia, and the batter is George. Hot shot to third, 5-4, and the second baseman can't get it out of the glove, so it'll be a fielder's choice for George.
Hard hit ball.
5-4, the put out on Carpenter at second for out number 1. And the batter up is
Matt Bumgarner.
Bumgarner, okay. Bumgarner then, right-handed hitter here for Cherryville with 1 out and 1 on. Down by 2 in the top of the 9th. 3-1 score here at Sims Park against Gastonia, and that one hit him.
It did.
So Bumgarner represents the tying run going on base here. George down to second. And the batter up, Will Angel. Will, his first at bat, he walked in the 7th inning. So Smith has walked a batter and hit a batter here in the 9th. So Will Angel coming in on some defensive changes for Cherryville in the 6th inning. Second appearance tonight, officially 0 for 0 as he walked in the 7th, and there's a strike taken.
Will didn't like that pitch. He thought it was a little high in the zone.
Coach Reynolds.
And Coach Reynolds maybe thought so too.
Yeah, he's getting Will, talked to him down the third base line, but maybe he wants to be within earshot of the umpire if he has something to say there.
I think so. The Post 100 team, 3 errors tonight, only 1 error committed by Gastonia. And I believe a couple of the errors came in that big inning by Post 100 when Gastonia scored 2 runs in the fourth inning.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
2 errors that inning for Cherryville. Hurt them. All right, here's the pitch to Angel. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count on Angel.
Yeah, Smith with 9 strikeouts and 2 base on balls tonight.
And here's the 0-2 coming up to Will Angel with 1 out and 2 on here for Cherryville in the top of the 9th. Curved ball low. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Angel.
Barring a double play here, we'll see top of the lineup in Hunter Jackson on deck.
One, 2 pitch on the way from Smith. And it's low. 2-2.
God, it's tough to take in pitches.
After some of the calls tonight.
I know. That's what I was meaning.
2-2 pitch here to Will Angel. It is called strike 3.
Called it all night long. He's called it all night long out there.
Just catch that corner anywhere close.
Yep.
Out number 2 for the top of the order. It's going to be Hunter Jackson then. Who better do you want up in a tight situation? Hunter, and he's 0 for the night, so he's due. Hunter Jackson with runners at first and second. Or if we could get a pass ball or wild pitch here to get those runners 90 more feet closer and maybe Jackson get a hit, tie this thing up.
Not been any pass balls tonight, have they, by Smith?
No, I don't think so. And here's a bouncer to third. It is a foul ball.
Wow.
Strike 1 on Hunter Jackson.
Hunter has grounded out twice to short. He's flied out to right, and he's lined out to second. His last plate appearance, a hard hit ball to the second baseman.
Yeah, that line drive out was
with 2 men on base. Back
was
into
a tough
7.
one. Yeah. All right, 0-1 on Jackson. 2 out, 2 on for Cherryville, down by 2. Top of the 9th. The pitch from Smith. Runners going, and it's fouled back.
Coach Reynolds had something going there. Hit and run. Trying to get both them runners up to second and third.
Foul ball, and it's 0-2 on Jackson. Gastonia 1 strike away from ending this game and handing Cherryville their first loss of the Young Legion season. While Gastonia looking to go 3-0, trying to drop Cherryville to 3-1. All right, Hunter digs in. 0-2 pitch coming up from Smith, and it's in the dirt.
Almost got that wild pitch you was talking about.
Would have been very nice.
Got Mac George at second, Bumgarner at first. And like Milton said, 1 strike away from ending this ball game.
Hunter Jackson trying to keep it going here for post 100. Smith pitches in the dirt, throw to third, and he's safe. So now we got those runners in scoring position.
Mac George slid under the throw. So 2 stolen bases there by George and Bumgarner.
And the count goes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on, down by 2. Top of the 9th, 3-1 ball game here at Sims Park in Gastonia. Hunter Jackson, the hitter, and the pitch is high. 3-2.
Wow. Caleb Nairn with 2 of post 100 hits on deck.
First base open, 3-2 count on Hunter Jackson. Dylan Smith from the line in the pitch, and it's ball 4. He's walked 2 and hit a batter this inning, and the bases are loaded with 2 out for Caleb Nairn.
Caleb 2 for 4 officially tonight and has scored the only run back in the first inning for post 100.
And Nairn narrowly missed a Silver Point Homes home run in the first inning. He hit that double at the base of the fence out there in right center. So he gets ready, left-handed hitter up here. Bases loaded for Cherryville. 2 down, top of the 9th. Down by 2 runs. And the number 2 hitter in the lineup bats here, the left-handed hitter Nairn. Pitch from Smith, in there for a strike.
Breaking ball on the outside corner of the plate that Caleb took. George Bumgarner and Jackson on the bases.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to Nairn, and it's a fly ball to center. Center fielder going back, and diving. It's past him. It gets past the center fielder. 2 runs are scored. Here comes the go-ahead run for Cherryville, and the Ironman post 100 leads.
That ball was
3.
That ball was kept tailing, and the center fielder made a valiant catch attempt. That's Mason Fox, but the ball just kept tailing, got by him.
3 RBIs on the double for Nairn to clear the bases and put Cherryville in front 4-3 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. And we're going to see the coach come out, and that'll be it for Smith, who all night long kept Cherryville in check.
Yes, he did.
Until then.
Wow.
Pitching change for post 23 Gastonia, and we'll be right back.
Golf carts are the specialty at R&M Motors in Cherryville. No matter where you live, it's well worth the drive to R&M Motors in Cherryville for your custom-made golf carts. Prices start at only $18.50, and all carts come with a 30-day warranty. Come see the selection today. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8:30 till 2. And be sure to check out R&M Pawn and Trade and R&M Motor Tire and Automotive Care, all located on the Dallas-Cherryville Highway, 1 mile outside of Cherryville. Call 704-445-0103. Check out the What's Up Shopper Service Savings Spectacular at the new Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. Save up to $100 on your next service. Kia, Cadillac, or Honda, get your oil change for as low as $21.95 for 4-cylinder vehicles. Get a 4-wheel alignment for only $64.95. And they have special discounts for veterans too at the new Ronaldo Auto Mall, 4421 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, just below the Cleveland Mall.
Introducing an offer too unstoppable to hide. No interest until January of 2020 with equal payments, or choose a trade-in allowance of up to $1,150 on a new Train heating and air conditioning system from Roland Black Heating and Cooling in Gastonia. Bundle your air conditioning and heating system purchase and get rewarded with year-round peace of mind and a super hot financing deal that's too cool to pass up. See your Train comfort specialist, Roland Black Heating and Cooling, 501 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
All right, welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you, and the Alcom Services Alcom Mini Storage call to the bullpen for Post 23 is, Danny?
Is Chase Hudson. Chase Hudson, another tall right-hander. He's on the mound for Gastonia Post 23.
About here for Cherryville is Proctor with 2 out, and Cherryville now leading 4-3, and the pitch a strike to Proctor. Proctor looking for his first hit tonight. 0 for the game. Runner at second is Nairn, who just cleared the bases with the 3-run double to give Cherryville the lead for the first time tonight, 4-3 here in the top of the 9th inning.
Mason Fox almost ended this ball game with a spectacular catch in center, or in left center where it was at, and the ball off the bat just kept tailing, and he just couldn't catch up to it.
Yeah, it was a left-handed hitter up there, Nairn, and it just kept, tailing the other way to the left field side of center. Pitch is outside, 1-2 on Proctor. Now looking at Gastonia in the bottom of the 9th, the 8, 9, and 1 spots due up. And Hudson now pitching here in the top of the 9th. And the pitch is high, 2-2 on Proctor. Deuce is wild again here.
Now, Post 100 has picked up these 3 runs here in the 9th on only the 1 hit.
Yeah, Smith walked 2 and hit a batter. The 2-2 pitch, we got time. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Batter is Christopher Proctor, who started tonight catching, pitched a little bit, and is now at first base. Left-handed hitter. The pitch from Hudson. High, ball 3. Cherryville's used 4 pitchers?
4 pitchers, they have.
4 pitchers. And Gastonia finally had to go to the bullpen.
Yeah, the pitcher of record for Cherryville now will be Matt Bumgarner. And he could pick up a win if he can. If he comes back out. We don't know he's coming back out.
All right, here's the 3-2 to Proctor from Hudson, and it's ball 4. The third walk of the inning, along with a hit batter, and there's runners first and second with 2 out for another hot hitter on the season for Cherryville. He's 2 for 4 on the night.
Yeah, Chandler Jenkins, he singled his last at bat, a little dribbler down third baseline and beat it out. Another run would really, really be big going into the bottom of the 9th for Post 100.
Chandler been one of the hot hitters of the early season for Cherryville, but what a night for Caleb Nairn.
Oh, boy, has he had a night.
And he's at second. Proctor's at first, 2 out, and here's a line shot over the shortstop's head. Here comes the runner around third. He's coming home. He'll score, and they'll hold runners at second and third. A double for Chandler Jenkins over the shortstop's head and an RBI. And it's 5-3 Cherryville. A little breathing room here.
And Christopher Proctor with some speed all the way over to third base.
Scoring was Nairn. And
up to the plate. Let's see.
Anybody just getting some gloves?
Yeah, Tripper Chrison going out to pick up the batting gloves from Chandler Jenkins. And Up to the plate will be the catcher, Jacob Bradley.
I think Chandler Jenkins also got some dirt in his eyes, sliding head first into second there. We saw before the game even started, didn't we, Danny? The catcher for Cherryville, the starting catcher, got some. Proctor got some dirt in his eyes. It's awful dusty and dry here, even after a little rain last night.
Had a big run there, though, Milton, to give the Post 100 team a 5-3 lead.
Mm-hmm. All right, here is Bradley then. Runner second and third and 2 out.
And Bradley represents the 9th batter in this inning, I believe.
Yes,
Milton,
he is.
Is that right?
He is indeed. And the pitch from Hudson, a strike. Bradley's last time up, he hit a line drive caught by the left fielder. Hit it well to the opposite field for the left-handed hitter, Jacob Bradley. Catcher for Cherryville here, and the pitch swung on and missed, 0-2.
Yeah, this is a slow breaking ball. It just handcuffed Bradley there.
All right, here we go. 0-2 the count, 2 out, 2 on. 2-run lead for Cherryville. Came into the top of the 9th, trailing by 2. And the pitch. That almost hit him, blocked up by the catcher.
Good.
And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, good stop there by Boone Owenby to prevent the runner at third coming in. Proctor at third. Chandler Jenkins with the big RBI double at second. 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Post 100 up 5-3.
The pitch. 1-2 pitch struck him out. Side retired, but Danny, big inning.
Yeah, not before the Post 100 team will pick up 4 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 9th now, and it's do-or-die time for Gastonia, down 5-3 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
In the nation, they go by Guardian, Lifesaver, and Friend. At Nationwide Insurance, we just call them agents. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that cares.
Nationwide is on your side.
Your Nationwide insurance agent in Cherryville is Sandy Cunningham Nationwide Insurance, 1608 East Church Street. Call 704-445-1990.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Fallston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Fallston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Eat fresh from Subway in Cherryville and Boger City. Ask for the simple $6 menu. Choose from 6 6-inch Subway sandwiches, a bag of chips, and a 21-ounce fountain drink for only $6. It's value made simple every day. Select from Black Forest ham, Italian BLT, meatball marinara, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, tuna, or turkey breast. A 6-inch Subway sandwich, a bag of chips, and a 21-ounce fountain drink for only $6. Eat fresh from Subway. East Main Street in Boger City on Highway 150 West in Cherryville, next to Food Line.
All right, welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you. We have an Alcom Services Alcom mini storage call to the bullpen for Post 100 here in the bottom of the 9th. Danny?
Okay, Milton, the 5th pitcher of the night for Coach Reynolds and Post 100, moving in from left field is Hunter Jackson. Jackson on the mound. Matt Baumgartner, the pitcher of record for Post 100, moves from the mound to left field. So the new pitcher, Hunter Jackson.
All right, Hunter Jackson then on the mound to face Chase Hudson first here. Bottom 9th for Gastonia, down 5-3. Leading most of the way tonight, Gastonia with a 3-1 score until the top of the 9th. First pitch swung on and missed. Cherryville took the lead for the first time tonight in the top of the 9th and added an extra insurance run, Rocky Bennett insurance run. There's a flare to right field, base hit for Hudson, and the tying run comes to bat, Dylan Rex.
Rex, the number 9 batter in the order for Gastonia.
Rex 0 for 3 on the night. First pitch high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Rex. Jackson ready in the pitch. Back at him. He goes to second. 1 to 6 to first. He threw it over his head. And the runner will go to second base on the error by the shortstop. So you get the fielder's choice for Rex. Goes to second on the E6. Meanwhile, it's a 1-6 put out on Hudson at second base. And we go to the top of the order, Connor Anderson. Anderson, a very good hitter here. And we have a meeting on the mound with that runner at second base. Now 1 out here in the bottom of the ninth. Gastonia down by 2. Tying run coming to bat here, Connor Anderson. Cherryville trailed 3-1 most of the night.
Good throw. I believe we get that double play there, Milton.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they had plenty of time.
Yeah.
So not 1 to Anderson. And the pitch fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. 2-run Cherryville lead.
I was checking some records of mine in the past 3 games. I believe this is Hunter's first appearance for Post 100 this year, Milton.
All right, the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2. Outside, 2-1 on Anderson.
Saw Hunter on the mound in relief stints quite often during the high school year this spring.
Here's the 2-1 pitch from Jackson. Strike called.
Ooh.
Looked a little upstairs.
It looked upstairs, it sure did.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Anderson. Umpire tells him to get back in the box. 2-1 pitch coming up here from Hunter Jackson. Ground ball, base hit. It'll get through between short and third.
The runner's going to have to hold at third.
Single for Anderson. Runners on the corners. Winning run comes to bat here, Garrett Sutton. In the bottom of the ninth with runners on the corners and 1 out. Cherryville took the lead in the top of the ninth. A bases loaded double by Caleb Nairn, to lead at 4 to 3, and then they got an Rocky Bennett insurance run on the hit by Jenkins to make it 5 to 3. Might need that insurance run.
They may. Sutton, the batter, is 0 for 4 tonight. Strikeout victim swinging back in the 7th inning.
First pitch, a strike. And we got time. We're on radio and video tonight, ktcbroadcasting.com, and WCSL will be video and radioing on Friday night, too.
With Kings Mountain paying a visit.
0-1 pitch, runner going, throw to second, not in time. Stolen base for Anderson. Runner at third held his ground there, and what was that pitch?
That was
a strike, wasn't it?
Yes, and if Bradley had thrown the ball when he called it, he probably would have had the runner thrown out at second.
Yeah, he double clutched because I think he thought about that runner at third for a moment.
Yeah, he did.
All right, 0-2 in the count on Sutton here. First base open. Tying run. Runs at second and third. And we got time. Hunter Jackson on the mound. And left-handed batter Garrett Sutton up for Gastonia, the number 2 man in the order. Here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. Left side. Still 0-2 on Sutton. 5-3 Cherryville leads bottom of the ninth.
5th pitcher of the night for Post 100.
And the 0-2 pitch, ground ball to third. Third baseman will come home, and they'll get the runner at home.
Got him.
Did he hold on? Yes, umpire waits to see. Good play by Bradley and
Mac George.
Yeah. Charles Mac George at third.
A good thinking by the third baseman George.
Fielder's choice, and the put out will go 5-2 for out number 2. Down to third base goes Anderson. Down at first is Sutton, and the batter Mason Fox, who bats third in the order and is a real good hitter and has been tonight. 2 for 4.
He had a big double his last at bat in the 7th.
He did have a couple of strikeouts tonight, but a single and a double along the way. Pitch from Jackson. Ball 1.
Almost.
Almost got him.
Nicked him a little bit there. Don't think with 2 outs you're going to see Coach Cobb running Sutton at first.
The pitch, there's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Fox.
Hunter Jackson in relief of Matt Bumgarner. Matt Bumgarner, pitcher of record.
Here's the 1-1 from Jackson in the dirt, blocked up by Bradley.
Good stop by Bradley.
2-1.
Bradley pretty impressive behind the plate for Post 1. How many catchers have we seen tonight?
Bradley's the second.
Proctor
started.
Yeah, Christopher Proctor started.
Bradley came in to catch when Proctor went to the mound for 1 inning. Bradley stayed in there. 2-1 pitch. Oh, that hit him. And the bases are loaded. Bases are loaded for the cleanup batter here for Gastonia. Nanny. Aaron Nanny. And Nanny, a couple of hits on the night. 2 for 4, double his last time up, Danny. That went deep.
Yes, it did.
To the right center field fence. That was in the 8th off, I think, Bumgarner.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Bumgarner
yes, it was
pitching in the 8th.
Yeah, Nanny 2 for 4.
All right, so Gastonia with 2 out, bases loaded, down by 2 in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch from Jackson is a strike called.
Fastball on the inside corner of the plate.
Nanny, a left-handed batter here for Post 23.
Base hit by Nanny would tie this ball game. Probably.
And the 0-1 pitch. Strike. 0-2 on Nanny with 2 out and bases loaded. Cherryville 1 strike away here, fans, in the bottom of the 9th.
Nanny gonna probably be swinging at this pitch.
0-2 pitch from Jackson. Fouled off. You're right. He swung and fouled it off the left side.
He's just about, he's in the hole here. He's going to about swing at about anything that Hunter Jackson throws up to the plate.
All right. The 0-2 again from Hunter Jackson.
Struck.
Oh,
wow. What a great pitch.
Oh, man, it was a pretty pitch.
Oh, when the Bradley looking back at the.
It's not. Doesn't get the strike call. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just a slow breaking ball that handcuffed Nanny, I believe.
All right, the 1-2 pitch. It's a fly ball, foul ball, left side again out of play.
A late swing by Nanny just protecting the plate, just fouled it off.
That pitch a while ago, going back to the previous pitch.
I don't see how you.
I don't know where. I can't say where it was.
Must have been high.
Must have been. All right, here we go. 1-2 again. And it's a little blooper. Third baseman's got it. And that's it for Cherryville as they make the comeback here at Gastonia. A pop-up to Mac George at third. He ends the ball game off the bat of Aaron Nanny. And what a comeback for Cherryville in the top of the 9th. And we'll talk more about it in the postgame show. But Cherryville scores 4 big runs in the top of the 9th and holds off Gastonia with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 9th, and they're heart of their order up. And Cherryville hangs on for the win, comes from behind and hangs on for the win. A great 9th inning.
Yes, it was. And good job by Hunter Jackson.
Yep.
All right. Save.
All right. We'll be back with the field starter and alternator post-game show as the final score on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. Cherryville 5, Gastonia 3. Back after these messages on the Renato Automall Post 100 broadcast.
Your yard will be the indie of the neighborhood with a stop at Upchurch Garden Center on Roy Acre Road in Cherryville. You'll find geraniums, small size $6, large size $15, plus extra large hanging ferns for $15. See the large assortment of tropical plants and bedding plants, plus pine needles, mulch in bags, and loose mulch. That's Upchurch Garden Center, 202 Roy Acre Road, Cherryville. Give them a call at 704-435-3476.
If you're a landowner, hobby farmer, full-time farmer, or contractor, then you know how important harvest time is. So make the most of your time with the new Branson tractor from West End Sales in Vail. Branson tractors have all the features you need to get the job done right with dependable service and your comfort in mind. Branson tractors offer proven reliability and are backed by a 4-year limited warranty. So make the most of your time this season. Ask West End Sales in Vail about the new Branson tractors today. West End Sales, Highway 27 West and 18 North intersection in Vail. Check out the everyday specials of the Woodbridge Handy Mart, like 2-liter Sun Drops, just 99 cents every day. 16-ounce Monster Energy drinks, 2 for $3.50. Seal Test milk, just $3.99 a gallon. And Made Right old-fashioned bread, only $1.69 a loaf. Plus Hunt Brothers Pizza and Wings all day long, every day. Plus the Sandwich Grill is open till 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. And cool off with 6 flavors of slushes. The Woodbridge Handy Mart, Stony Point Road at the Woodbridge Golf Course. Like them on Facebook too.
Well, you heard of saving the best for last, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't mention it, but I'm just wondering whether Josh Cobb, head coach for Gastonia, was wanting to win the game so bad over his former coach that he left Devin Smith in just a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Dylan did a great job through 8 innings, but I'm sure he has not pitched that much during the season, and he just ran out of gas.
Yeah, the 9th inning got to him, a couple of walks and a hit batter, and then Cherryville came alive there with bases loaded and 2 out, and Caleb Marin, 0-1 count on Marin. He doubles to left center field, and that brings in 3 runs to put Cherryville in front, 4-3 at the time. They get another Rocky Denver Insurance run on Chandler Jenkins' single, and Cherryville held on in the bottom of the 9th. Gastonia with the bases loaded. Cherryville held on for the victory, and 5-3 the final score. And this is the Field Starter and Alternator post-game show. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast on radio and on internet. You could see it all tonight.
Kevin Hastings and the guys did a great job. We appreciate them.
Evan Ledwood, both of them, yeah.
Just a great ball game. If the ball is caught there in center field by Mason Fox, we're already on the way home.
Yeah, we'll be packed up out of here.
And Mason made some fine catches tonight in center field.
He gave it his all.
But noticing that ball off the bat of Caleb Marin, it just kept tailing, and of course, and the runners were on the move. And they all 3 scored, and that was the final outcome. For Gastonia tonight, 3 runs on 10 hits. They committed 1 error and left 10 runners on base. For Cherryville Post 100, 5 runs on 8 hits. 4 errors and 9 runners left on base. By losing pitcher, Dylan Smith, the winning pitcher, Matt Baumgartner, Post 100, used 5 different pitchers tonight. Hunter Jackson gets a save tonight, Milton Baker.
All right.
A couple leading hitters right quick for Cherryville. Caleb Nairn, 3 for 5. The big double to clear the bases with 3 RBIs there in the top of the 9th. Chandler Jenkins, another real good night. Chandler was 3 for 5 tonight.
Yep. All right, Danny. Well, that's Cherryville will get a day off tomorrow. The junior Post 100 team won tonight.
They did. They won 4-2 over Kings Mountain, and Tyler Sanders picked up his first win of the season.
And I believe the juniors have a game tomorrow night.
They do. They will be at home against Rutherford County tomorrow night. That game time is 6 o'clock tomorrow night, and we'll be back on air at 7 o'clock or 6:45 our time against Kings Mountain at Fraley Field on Friday night.
All right, it'll be radio and video for you on the KTCBroadcasting.com, and Well, that'll about wrap it up here from Gastonia tonight. We appreciate all our sponsors, and you've been listening to the Field Starter and Alternator post-game show. And one more thing, Dan.
Yes, Tony Sherrill and post commander here at Gastonia, John Cannon. We appreciate them.
Thank you so much.
Them being so courteous to us tonight.
All right. Well, guys, until Friday night, we'll say so long for Post 100 Senior Legion Baseball here on WCSL and KTCBroadcasting.com. We'll see you Friday night from Fraley Field, Cherryville's first home game. The seniors have tomorrow night off, and that's going to wrap it up. American Legion Baseball, a production of KTC Broadcasting. For Danny Aker and Kevin Hastings and Evan Ludwig, this is Milton Baker thanking you for listening in. Final score on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard: Cherryville 5, Gastonia 3. Cherryville goes to 4-0. Gastonia falls to 2-1. And you heard it all on the Ronaldo Auto Mall Post 100 broadcast. We now join WOHS in programming in progress.